Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. And welcome back to the Great Stardew Gift-a-Thon. Getting closer to the Feast of the Winter Star, which was, originally going to be in the conception stages for the challenge. It was going to be the end point of this challenge, but things have evolved considerably. We have given like a lot of gifts, though. I was kind of doing a reassessment by looking over the spreadsheet and seeing where we're at after yesterday's stream. We're doing it like pretty well. Like there's still a lot. Don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of gifts to give, a lot of artifacts to be had, and we haven't even unlocked Krobus yet, but we're making pretty good progress as far as like a single year goes. We're not even done our first year yet, and I'm pretty happy. I think maybe even before the end of year 2, depending on how lucky we get, we might be able to finish this thing off. I'm excited. Anyway, hope you're all doing well today. I see lots of familiar names. We got Koji in here. I think I saw Allie earlier as well. Our lovely mods. Thank you. Hello. J Nuggets, Creating Bow. Hello. Jalopy, Blasted. Catherine. Hello. Nameen. Good day to all of you. Hello, Fishcraft as well. Gonna be lurking a little bit, still recovering. No worries. Well wishes to you once again, Allie. Thank you for tuning in at all. Hope you feel better soon. By the way, in case you haven't heard yet, the Stardew Valley Awards voting has opened for them now. Nightbot will probably come up with a link pretty shortly here, but !awards is also a thing you can use to get to the voting form. Very, very exciting stuff. Voting is open until February 2nd, I think at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. And there are lots of cool categories in there, lots of just a very diverse selection of creators for all the various awards. It's going to be super, super cool when it actually comes to pass. I personally have been nominated for, I think it was Best Casual Streamer, Best YouTube Streamer, and Top Streamer of the Year, which is just a thing that happened. Thank you all very much for the nominations. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without you. I'm still waiting for the day I wake up from this crazy dream that I'm in, but until that day happens, I'm gonna enjoy every second of it with you. So, and we have also got our community is also in the running for 2 other awards, is Best Mod Team, like J Nugget says there, and Best Moment for the Cactus Fruit. Can we get some Argon Cactus in chat, or just cactus emojis if you have it? Never forget the Cactus Fruit grind. It was the first really, really big grind, but certainly not the last. It was a great time, so thank you all for the nominations. Surprised you were nominated for your challenge runs. I was a little like, that's not that I wasn't disappointed, don't get me wrong. I'm extremely flattered and honored. I thought if there was any category I was going to be nominated in, it would be challenge runs, because that's like the only thing I do. But you know what, I mean, honestly, like, it's even more flattering to be nominated for the categories that I am in, because clearly it means people see me as more than just a challenge runner. But I feel like that's kind of my bread and butter. Either way, I guess I only have really done like 2 challenge runs, so rip. Oh my gosh. Oh, that reminds me, by the way. As a sort of thank you for the nominations, I wanted to share with you a very, very quick teaser for the upcoming challenge that I'm going to be doing on the stream. I might start it. I don't know if I want to wait until the Gift-a-Thon is done to start it, or if I could probably do it concurrently with the Gift-a-Thon, like do like a couple streams a week of it and a couple of the Gift-a-Thon, at least until the Gift-a-Thon is done. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it yet, but I would like to give you all, everyone who's here, a quick little teaser of what to expect. It's gonna pretty much like tell you exactly what the challenge is, but there's gonna be more to it, but this one, just pay very close attention, okay? This is gonna go by very quick. It's just this. It's gonna be a single little snapshot, and then we're going back, okay? Are you guys ready? You guys ready? You got your cameras ready? You got your fingers on your print screen buttons, your snapshot buttons? whatever it might be, or I guess you could just rewind the VOD and pause it, but, you know. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's it. That's all you get. That should be enough for most people to suss out what the heck is going on, but there you go. Alright, now let me actually load up Stardew Valley, because we have a current challenge run to continue with. Thank you for the Argon Hypes. Argon Hypes. That looks difficult. I mean, we're not in the business of doing easy challenges around here. They're called challenges for a reason, right? Why would you do that to yourself? Because, you know, I gotta push the envelope of this challenge, of this game, as much as I possibly can. I have to push the envelope of the game as much as I possibly can, because, you know... Oh, I loaded up the wrong farm. What the heck? I didn't go in here, but I actually loaded up Lazy Farm, if you can believe that. It was, like, near the top of my my list of farms for reasons. So I accidentally clicked it. Lazy Farm from way back in the day. Let's hope we go on the Holiday Farm instead. Alright, that's more like it. Oh, Pickle Jar Rag. Alright. Let me load in over here. Took me 6 rewinds to get a screenshot of it. It went very fast. I tapped that button, that little preview button, extremely quickly. But it's gonna be enough. Do I think it'll be the hardest challenge yet? Yes, but only for a little bit. No spoilers. Yeah, so it's we got a lot of fun stuff planned for 2023. Not only streams, but videos and other things. It's there's a lot that I've got on the back burner. I just have to, you know, execute on it, which has not been my forte so far. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of plates in the oven, as it were. Yeah, I have talked about the idea of the challenge a little bit in the past, but I've now formally finalized a rule set and sort of goals that I want to go for. So, yeah, Cactus Fruit nominated for top moment. I was extremely stoked to see that. It was a great moment. You kind of need the context of the whole challenge in order to understand why it was such a good moment, but it's undeniably a great moment. All right, I did put together a little list before the stream of. I've sort of laid out some gifts that I can give today. I've got some things that I want to focus on. I need to upgrade my barn and my coop. I wouldn't mind getting some auto grabbers. They're each like 25,000. That's a pretty big investment, I think, but that would save me a lot of hassle. And I think that's probably a good idea. Also, the night market is open. I want to buy some seeds from the guy at the night market if I can. Which I should be able to. Yeah, we got a lot of things going here. Also, I need to start befriending Caroline more. She's only at 4 hearts here. I need to get her up to 7 hearts in order to get the vegetable medley recipe. That's really the only like main friendship recipe that I'm missing. I am also missing one from Sandy, I think, the Tom Kha soup, but we'll get her to 7 hearts pretty easily, I think. Is the Price Perfection challenge still getting a video? Yes, I'm not exactly sure when, but it will happen. It's in the docket of things to do. Yo, thanks for voting in the awards, Blasted. Anyway, let's go ahead and get things started here. Starting with a little bit of coffee. I need to, you know, re-up my coffee game. My coffee is not coming in fast enough for me to have a good supply of it just yet, but that's okay. Let me check the weather as well. I wouldn't mind checking to see... Yeah, I wanted to see if it was raining on Ginger Island, because I do need to do those gem birds at some point. There's something else that happens when it rains on... Oh, it's the mermaid puzzle. That's right. So I'll need to make flute blocks for that at some point. Okay. Let me I gotta give a gift to Penny today. I have a whole list of Penny gifts that are not artifacts that I can take care of, so we're gonna go ahead and start with a leek here. I've not given Penny a leek yet, so there you go, my love. Hey, you know, even if we don't win any of the categories that we've been nominated for, I'm just happy to be in the conversation at all. It's more than I could have ever hoped for. It's insane. So so thank you for that. Even if we don't win, it's great to even be there. Okay. I do have, I think, enough wood and stone now to upgrade my barn. Oh wait, it's 6:30. I can catch Robin on her way out to aerobics if I get there in a good amount of time. That shouldn't be too bad. I just have to be there at like 9 a.m. Oh, I forgot our little lizard here, Petrie. By the oh yeah, thank you to I can't remember who it was in the Discord. I apologize, but someone posted about the Land Before Time game that I was talking about last stream. That was like one of those sort of nostalgic, repressed first video game of all time that I ever played memories. And they nailed it. They found the exact game. It was like Bramble Maze from the Land Before Time Activity Center. It was absolutely... Oh, I can't milk these goats yet. They're still too little. It was absolutely the correct one. I was like flabbergasted when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in literal years. We're gonna move all these little milks over to the fridge, I think. And then we'll leave the rest of these for right now. Actually, we'll take three iridium milk. Actually, I guess we'll take it all out, because I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in the cheese presses. We need 3 milk for gifts, as you can see. We also need 3 of these milk for gifts, so I'll go ahead and put some of those just in one of these gift chests, and then we'll put the rest in the fridge just for cooking purposes in the future. Not a bad idea to hold on to some eggs as well, probably, but these eggs, this egg in particular is special there. We got a nice stack of eggs right there. And also a stack of eggs right there. Let's put these in here, and then I'll save some for cooking as well. Just like that. Okay. This is still year 1. Yes, this is year 1. Believe it or not, we've spent this long in a single year. I mean, I'm playing just about every single day out to its conclusion. So that's probably why it's taken so long to get to this point. All right, I gotta head over to Robin's. I hope Prungus away. Am I gonna make it in time? I feel like don't need to be there at like exactly 9 a.m. I guess we'll probably make it. It'll be fine. What'd you miss last episode? Just more gift giving. We did make some progress on our Ginger Island Golden Walnut grind. Reminds me I should need to go back to Ginger Island and do that as well, and continue on with that, whatever I can. I want to buy some wheat seeds, which I think I can do today at the night market, because that'll be the next step in Mr. Bumbo Frog is gourmand. Oh, she's not going to aerobics today. Do they not do aerobics in winter or something? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, not shop, but construct farm buildings. We need the deluxe barn is the one I was interested in first and foremost. Let's go ahead and get that underway. Ba-boom. Trying to milk baby goats? You've got to be kidding me. I see what you did there, Salem. Give you a +2 for that joke. That's that's a clever one. Why does the winky face delete everything I typed before and just post that? Strange. No worries, Jerry. Oh gosh, that's funny. The winky face is too powerful. It's a very strong emoji. Alright, so I should head to Ginger Island, probably. Also, I mean, let's check what, we can check what the luck is like today. It is a great luck day. I mean, if I could go to Skull Cavern, I just wouldn't have that much time there. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna go catch a lingcod, I think. I might as well take care of that, because that's one of the things I have to catch for Willy. And if I catch it early enough, then I can make a trip to Ginger Island and we can do some fishing there too, or something else of or some other Ginger Island related activities. As long as I come back for the night market to get the seeds that I need, I'll be in a pretty good spot. What the? I fished all the way to the other bank? I didn't realize that Chloe's got a cannon. She's, oh my gosh. Those are some strong arms. Buff Chloe returns. What the heck? I did not mean to stop that right there. I think my mouse might be broken. Sometimes I like click and it double clicks, or sometimes, you know, like I feel like my mouse button is a little too sensitive, or there's something going on with it that's causing it to do some weird things from time to time. Might need to get a replacement, but this mouse is not even like that old, the thing. It doesn't happen very often, but it happens just often enough that, like, if it happens at the wrong time, it could spell disaster. Hey there, Durmeister. Oh, this could be a lingcod. No, it's not going to be a tiger trout. I think this is definitely a lingcod. I just have to actually catch it now. Lingcod might be the hardest river fish, other than, like, you know, the glacier fish, obviously. This should be the one. There we go. Got me a lingcod. I'm also gonna, real quick, because I just remembered this, and I need to befriend Caroline anyway, I should bring her this, He needs a pumpkin, right? Carving pumpkins. I mean, it's like half of a month too late. We're a little out of the Spirit's Eve season, but better late than never. Would I ever stream Stardew Expanded? Yeah, that's why I've seen a lot of people play through Stardew Expanded. Well, I haven't seen them, but I'm tangentially aware of them playing through Stardew Expanded, like Charlie and Wickedy and a bunch of other people. I have seen them making content for it, and I haven't watched it specifically because I want to eventually experience it for myself. I can sell this tiger trout as well. That's fine. I should check my greenhouse too. Yeah, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do that or in what capacity or anything like that, but once I run out of challenge ideas, which who knows when that'll be, that's probably the best indicator of when I'm gonna try something like that. I think I might just go buy more coffee from the saloon, honestly. My coffee is taking a little bit too long. Stardew Expanded is pretty entertaining. I know enough about it that I'm like, oh yeah, I would be down for this for sure. Alright, purchase. I would like to buy 2 auto grabbers. That's a lot of money. It's a bit of a shock to the system seeing us down to 20,000 there, but that's okay. I think these auto grabbers are honestly worth it. For some reason, I feel like you need to put a milk pail in the auto grabber for it to be able to milk the cows. Like, that's what my brain is telling me, but I actually don't think that's true whatsoever. Like, my brain tells me it's true, but my heart tells me it's true, but my brain is like, what the heck are you thinking? Can I even put the milk pail in there? No, I can't. Okay, so obviously that's that's not a thing. And then we put another auto grabber right in there. All right, take care of that. You don't need to do that. What do I do with this milk pail then? Just eat it? Oh, I can't even delete it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just store it away in here for, I don't know, for sentimental reasons. Okay. Yeah, let's stop by. Let's give this to Caroline real quick. I can probably give this to Willy if I see him. I don't know why I have this chest, or what I'm going to do with this chest, necessarily. I'll just put a chest in my chest. As you do. NCS tried it recently, too? Really? Okay. Did he tried it on stream? Or did he do videos on it? I know YouTube's not always the best about notifying you of subscriptions all the time. Notifying me anyway. You're avoiding expanded spoilers because you love to discover surprises and haven't played it yet. That's kind of the boat that I fall into for sure. I really want to, with something like that big, I definitely want to experience it for myself. Get a little 500 gold. I don't know if that bolsters Caroline's friendship with us at all. 5 hearts? I feel like she was at 4 hearts before, so maybe that worked. This winter yam here. Is Harvey in? He is. I could just give this to Harvey. Yeah, I mean, actually, you know what? I'm going to give Harvey a coffee. I think that was on my list here. Yeah, coffee, because it's one of the things I got from a secret note for him, so I'm going to go ahead and just give it to him like so, right in the middle of an appointment. Just in case he needs a little extra, you know, get up and go. Or having to converse with Clint for any length of time. Sure, we can all empathize with that one. Alright, I mean, I don't have that much money left, but I do want to buy some coffee. What if I buy, like that much coffee? Like, spend half my money on coffees here? I think I'm okay with that. If I'm gonna pop over to Ginger Island, I should bring something for Leo. Leo? Rainbow Shell and Sea Urchin are the things on my list for him. The thing is, I don't think I actually have either of those. I'm just banking on the fact that I can find them somewhere, like across the tide pools. You tried it on stream? Yo, I'd be down to look at that. I mean, I would like to look at that, but obviously I can't because of spoiler reasons. You don't have notification problems like most people. It's strange. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm definitely not the only one, but my subscription notifications do not happen as often as they used to. Like I've rung the bell for most people that I want to see their stuff every single time they post it, and not working out for me. Let's see. I mean, the night market's gonna open so soon. It's really worth going to Ginger Island. I'd probably go to Ginger Island after the night market, honestly. So for right now, you know what? Let's just like fish. Why not? I saw some bubbles over here. I don't know if they're still gonna be churning. They're not, but that's okay. We'll just do a little fishing to pass the time, make a little extra money, bolster my funds back up to something respectable, hopefully, and then carry on to Ginger Island after it. I've seen a few major cutscenes. Yeah, I know a little bit. I watched the first couple episodes of Charlie's expanded series. And then I was like, okay, I need to experience this for myself, so I'm going to go ahead and stop watching. And that's basically where I'm at right now. It's crazy. Like, Stardew Expanded has its own wiki and everything, doesn't it? It's like it's a phenomenon. It's basically like its own little, I mean, it's right in the name. It's its own expansion of the game. Alright, little ling cod for Willy. Not even a love gift, just a like gift. We'll take it. Night market is open. Well, we'll get one more fish here. Ridgeside. I've also heard about good things about Ridgeside, but I honestly know a lot less about Ridgeside than I do about Expanded, at least conceptually. What do we got here? Summer Spangle. You know what? I could buy that. I'm gonna buy that because I saw Caroline making her way down here. And I might as well start bolstering her friendship. Like, that's an easy way to do it right there. Okay, I do want to buy... I only need, like, 1 wheat seed for Ginger Island. Anything else I wanted to buy here? I was thinking about buying some of these Spangle seeds. And just putting them in my greenhouse to help befriend Caroline. So why don't I go ahead and just buy, like, 10 of those. 10 is probably, like, more than enough. Alright. Here's a fresh spangle for you. Not for you, Prungus, sorry. You're just a little in the way right now. There you go. Getting all your holiday shopping done tonight. Don't remind me. We're past the holiday season and shopping is the worst part of it. I don't want to have to think about it for a long, long time. Alright. I'm gonna go to Ginger Island. If Prungus will let me by. It's locked, open till 5 p.m. Well, there goes my plans for the day. I thought, for some reason, I'd still be able to get in there. It's okay. I'll just go, I guess, like, plant some... Say hi to Haley real quick. Haven't seen her in a hot second. Anything exciting happening on the farm? It's, you know, another day, another dollar. I should get some... I guess while I've got the time, I can get some stuff smelting. I know I have a lot of, like, ores and stuff that need to be smelted. Maybe I just go restock on my stone, because I would... You know, maybe that's a good idea. Restock on stone, we can get more furnaces, we can get smelting done faster. It's all its own little cycle. Ridgeside and Expanded don't jive together. I felt like I saw that the like devs for those mods were like working together to try and get them to coincide, but I don't know if that's just, you know, wishful thinking. What the heck? There is like the world's loudest plane? I don't know if you guys could hear that. I felt like my glass of water was like shaking with how like, I don't know, close or how loud, or that was actually scary. It just kept getting louder and louder. I thought that plane was gonna like crash into my apartment here. I was like, what the heck? That was terrifying. You heard it? Okay, yeah, I'm glad it wasn't just me having some kind of weird delusion. That was horrifying. But it's past now. The plane, it seems to have missed my house, so. It happens at your house a lot. Thankfully, I don't live that near an airport, so it's I count my blessings there for sure. All right, triple shot espresso, very nice to have. I'm gonna go plant these spangle seeds in the greenhouse. I feel like our melon on Ginger Island is probably almost done. Then this wheat seed. This wheat only takes, what, 4 days to grow? Yeah. So let's plant the spangle seeds. There we go. Glad you're still on our plane of existence. But you're on fire today, Salem. Alright, save the wheat seeds, I guess, for our trip to Ginger Island tomorrow. Because you know we gotta head out tomorrow. If you can get a chance today, we gotta make up for it. So many artifact spots in winter, it's actually kinda crazy. You live right next to an airport? Oh no. My heart goes out to you there, Fishcraft. Like I said, I don't live near an airport, but I've been to airports and I've seen houses that are near airports, and I'm like, man, I would not like that's got to be. I've lived near a train track, and that's probably about the most I could take. I feel like a train track would be exponentially worse than an airport would be exponentially worse than the train track, because the trains don't come around all that often. Homie, by the way. Whereas planes are constantly coming and going, it feels like. I guess depending on the airport that you frequent, but the airport closest to me would be a very, very bad place to live, I think. Alright, I'll get this stone here just so we can track our progress, and then let's do a little bit of stone farming. I'm only going to go for the big stones, I think. Just, if I see a big stone, I'm going to go ahead and chunk it, but otherwise, don't worry here. Why am I constantly streaming when you're at school? That's liable to change soon, Korea. It's, I'm probably starting next week. Actually, I'm not sure exactly if it's going to be next week, but I want to go back to doing some later night streams. I'll still do some, like, earlier ones like this, but I want to, you know... I feel like I've done a lot of these earlier ones recently just because that's how my schedule's worked out. And I'm glad that it's doing well for, you know, our European friends. But I know for some people who are in school, obviously, or at work or whatever, it can be a bit of a bother. You prefer the later streams? It's just not been in the cards lately for me, but I think I'm going to get back on that train before too long here. Because I also like the later streams. I don't mind the earlier streams. It's honestly kind of nice to have time left in the day after a stream. They've got pros and cons either way. Yeah, I feel like it's nice to do a mix. That way, you know, no one's left out. Not everyone will be able to make it to every stream, but, you know, most people should be able to make it to at least, like, one stream or 2 streams or whatever, however I might structure it during the week. So that's the plan going forward, but I don't know the exact structure of it yet. Part of me knows I should probably just go and buy all the stone I need, but part of me also sees that I'm down to less than $10,000. And I'm no stranger to this stone farming grind. I've done plenty of this during the Price of Perfection, so... Actually, we didn't end up doing that much stone farming in the Price of Perfection. I guess I didn't need as much stone as you typically need for various things. You're old, you fall asleep to the later streams? Hey, for some people, that's a feature. You prefer earlier, later streams you can't make it due to doing things with the family. Fair enough. That's the thing. Neither of them are going the way of the dinosaur. There's gonna be earlier streams. There's gonna be later streams. There'll be. I mean, I haven't done too many that are like in the middle for me personally. Like I could do a stream every so often that starts at like 3 p.m. or something for me. Which would kind of like split the difference of the 2 different time slots, but that might be like the worst of all worlds for everybody. Hard to say. Hey there, Lisa. Have I bombed the quarry lately? I don't think I have not visited the quarry in a considerable amount of time. I remember being very disappointed when I went to the quarry for the first time this file. I don't have any bombs, but, you know, I can still make the most of this, I guess. This honestly might be a little bit faster, or at least on par with the stone farming I was doing before. Plus, it's kind of productive because it clears out the quarry somewhat, so... I often forget that one of the draws of the quarry is, you know, stone. Because there's this, like, you're always hoping to get, like, you know, a mystic stone or some kind of crazy ore or gemstone out of this place, but just good old-fashioned stone, not a bad play. I need to go get that golden scythe eventually at some point, too. But I'm scared, because if I go there, then it's gonna, like, unlock the haunted floors of the mines, and those are, like, annoying. Not gonna quite get to 200 stone, but you know what, this is a pretty good amount to at least sit on for the time being. Oh, I see an artifact spot over there as well. Little winter route for the road. Little midnight snack. I'm going to the bus stop. Don't be a fraidy cat, face your fears. I agree for the most part. But I forget what I was talking about, to be honest with you. So I don't know what my fears are in this case. But in principle, I agree. Face your fears. Unless your fear is, like, getting murdered, like, then you probably don't want to have to face that one. I would hope that no one here would have to face that. That's horrifying, obviously. I think we're probably all a little scared of being murdered. Fear of the haunted floors. Oh, you know, I mean, it's not really, like, afraid of them. Maybe fear is the wrong word for that. Although they are spooky. There's more of, like, just, like, another thing to contend with, you know? Not long ago, I rewatched the Vsauce video on what's the scariest thing, like, ever to everybody. It's, like, a really good video. It's one of his, it was part of his, Minefield series, I think, is what it was called. Like, it was back on YouTube Red when that was a thing. Now it's just YouTube Premium. And it was, like, really, really good. Still a very good watch. All the Vsauce videos are still really good watches. Alright, no good fortune. Queen sauce rerun, I think I actually need. Chocolate cake. I think I've already given all the chocolate cake I actually need. Lack of oxygen. More specifically, Koji, I think the greatest fear was heightened levels of carbon dioxide in the blood due to uncontrollable external factors. It's something like that. Which is basically, you know, a lack of oxygen or suffocation or however you want to call it, but... Alright, what's the next gift I want to give Penny here? I can give her milk. I have milk stored for just this purpose, for gift giving. Little milk. There you go. Your biggest fear is being unknowingly stalked. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. I can't deny that. I need another favor. I need to try... Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Thanks, Clint. I can certainly do that. And you know what? I'll even do you one better. Because, Clint, it's your lucky day. You're going to get an iridium bar, too. Because that's one of the gifts I still have to give you. Speaking of, why don't I smelt some iridium? And I'll also smelt some gold when I go over there. If I'm going over there anyway... yeah, I can still give another gift to the dwarf. So I will bring with me a prehistoric scapula. Alright. Oh, and I get to use my auto grabbers for the first time today. I get to actually check them. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can actually just leave those in there. There's no reason to check them every single day. Or to, like, unload them every single day. Might as well let some things stockpile, you know? And then just, unload it all at once. It might be more satisfying that way. I can just walk in, I can feed my animals. Even after today, I won't need to feed my barn animals because there's like the auto feeder and everything. Yo, we're reaching automate status. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the industrial revolution of Holiday Farm. Your biggest fear is a common one, ending up alone forever. Yeah. You've accepted that you'll die one day. I mean, that's a good thing to come to terms with. We will all die one day, whether we like it or not. You can store hay in them too, in the auto feeders or in the auto grabbers. Is that true? That seems kind of backwards, but I'd be here. I'm down for that. All right. Dark Regent for the wizard. Do I care to do that right now? I don't think so. Place 10 beets in Mayor Lewis's fridge. I should go to Calico Desert and get some beets for that. Just so I can unlock that and get that done. But it's not a high priority at this exact moment. I think I'd rather take care of what business I have to do here and then just go off to Ginger Island. I think I'm down for that. You just put your hay in a normal chest in the barn, but you can put anything in an auto grabber. An auto grabber is just like a chest. You could just put anything you want in it. I tried to put my milk pail in there earlier and it would not let me. it would like wouldn't open. Maybe it's because there was nothing in the auto grabber yet, so it just wouldn't open the interface. But that was that's been my experience with it so far. I have a very large fear of dogs. Yeah, but not Timbeat, right? I can honestly understand having a fear of dogs. Depending on your, like, life experiences and the things you've seen, it could definitely manifest pretty easily. I don't have a fear of dogs myself, but I know, I mean, I'm always a little more wary of Rottweilers after our dog got attacked by one. I know that, you know, it's more on, like, the owners than it is on the dogs themselves, obviously. But it was still a very scary experience at the time, so I just can't help it. I just got that bias kind of baked into me now. Fear of open spaces, agoraphobia. I feel like I have that to a certain extent, but they have to be, like, really big, vast open spaces with, like, nothing at all in them. It has to be, like, excessively large. Or if it's underwater, that's also, like, if you're underwater in the ocean, and there's nothing around you for miles, not that most of us would ever end up in that situation, ideally, but that's a terrifying concept for sure. You're afraid of moths and butterflies. I had a friend who was afraid of moths. She's fine, by the way. It's not like the moths didn't get her. I know I said that in like the past tense, and it was kind of spooky for a second there, but no, the moths did not get her. Homie. At least as far as I know. I haven't spoken to her in a while. I guess I should follow up and see. Make sure that, you know, she's still doing okay. Ocean never bothered you? More like an empty mall? Fair enough. It takes different types for everybody. Crazy thing about fear. I feel like we all at least have one fear, but none of us have, like, the same fears. Well, some of us have the same fears as other people, but not... I feel like everyone has their own unique blend of fear. Which is kind of, like... kind of beautiful in its own weird way. Alright, here is an iridium bar for you, Clint. I hate that I have to waste that on you, but such is the burden of the Gift-a-Thon. And there's your iron bar for that one. I'll take it. Rock rejuvenation. I should also do that, but I got days to do that, and that's not that big of a deal. I think I should have all of those in my chests at home anyway. Alright, let's go to Ginger Island. Enough dilly-dallying. Enough stalling. Stop stalling. Oh, 1 second. My mom is, like, texting me up a storm here. Oh, she's just sending me some YouTube recommendations. She'll do that from time to time. Go watch some YouTube stuff, and she'll be like, you would like this, and I'll be like, I'll go watch it, and then I sometimes do. It's like a 50-50 chance. I'll reply to her after this. You know, I don't want to put my mom on blast too much, but she does something that is, like, this is kind of tangential to fears. It's a pet peeve of mine. It's one of the most annoying things to me, and, you know, I hate to say it, Mom, but you do it an awful lot. When you text someone or send them a DM or whatever, and you, like, give them, like, I gotta pause to get this one out of my brain, because this is important here. You send them, like, a very nice heartfelt message, or, you know, a long thing, and you're asking them a question or whatever, and then they just respond with, like, a single word. They'll just be like, okay. Or they'll be like, alright. And I'm like... It gets under my skin in a way that nothing else does. Like, just when you pour your heart out to somebody, or not even pour your heart out, I mean, that's a little melodramatic, but when you just, like, are talking to somebody, trying to have a conversation with them, and then they're like, okay. Like, just lowercase okay, no punctuation, or just K, and it's like, man, what did I do to deserve this? It's that it's so rude. It's like, come on, can we both just, you know, have a dialogue here? And you know what? The worst part is, I think, because Blasted, I see you. You do that. You say you do that often. I think most people that do it don't even think about it. They're just like, they just like send it, and they're like, that's all I need to say is okay, and it's like it gets the point across. But when you're on the receiving end of that, at least for me, it's like, I don't know. It just feels like, just give me a little more. Like, we don't just 2 letters when I'm putting, or a single emoji. It's like, I don't know. It just feels. It feels rude. Is what it is at the end of the day. Might be a harsh term for it, but that's the way I feel. And I'm tired of saying that I don't feel that way. Give me a snake vertebra. Or some omni geodes. I will also take that. Ooh! Oh, we got the bumbo fruit. Yo. Mr. Frog, Mr. Gourmand Frog, I got a little. I grow the pink thing, the juicy. Absolutely. Here we go. When your husband does it, the pain. It's because it is rude. Oh no, he's clipping. He's clipping. Okay, he'll be fine. This dude is straight out of Amphibia. For real, for real. He wants to take a big bombo bite. You're welcome to. I'm probably just going to sell this melon anyway. There we go. Nice 5 golden walnuts. I should go check how many I actually have at this point. I also need to plant more crops here in general, because you can get golden walnuts from picking crops, right? I don't think I needed like any of these. Alright, let's plant a little wheat seed right here. Depends on the person. It can depend on the person and the context and that sort of thing, but I just, you know, I at the very least try to make an effort to... I don't know, maybe it's just my own warped sense of reality, but I try to use full sentences and respond in a way that I would respond, like, in real life, even through text. Even though text is supposed to be more convenient, I often do take the extra time to just type, because I feel like it shows a level of respect for the person that you're conversing with. Non-regrowing crops. Yeah, we have to plant some non-regrowers. So we'll figure that out in due time. I mean, the taro tubers have been working out okay. Plant some more of those, I guess. Well, I got the gumption, too. Pineapple won't give any walnuts. Does the pineapple have a chance to give a walnut on its first harvest? Or is it just no, like, regrown crops can't give them, period? 78 out of 100. We need another 22. It's not terrible. Not the worst news I've had all day. Who would like chi fruit? I mean, have you seen the face on it? I would put it. I don't know if I would eat it, but I would at least, you know, take a picture of it and frame it. I'm just in the mood to clear some debris. Don't mind me. Regrowing crops can't give them at all? Okay. Thank you for the intel. I appreciate it. Ooh, another golden coconut. Get wheat seeds at the night market. I got a single wheat seed at the night market. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I mean, it's enough for the gourmand frog, but actually, can wheat give you golden walnuts? Because wheat you harvest with a scythe, but I feel like you don't get a golden walnut unless you harvest it like the old-fashioned way, where you grip the stalk and pull it out with your dirty, calloused hands. I could be mistaken on that as well. Hey, Blasted, thank you for being a member for 2 months at the Neutron level. My favorite / least favorite thing about Stardew. Oh, that's a tough one. As always, a hecker of a question. Oh, I do have a sea urchin for Leo here. Nice, okay. So I still need to find a rainbow shell for him at some point, but that's good. Probably my favorite thing about Stardew is the sheer diversity of ways to play the game, like, that's kind of how it lends itself so well to, like, challenge runs and speed runs and just so many different ways to play. Like, no two people's playthroughs of Stardew Valley are going to be the same. You can, like, focus on just, you know, building up the best farm you can. You can go like, mining and, like, try and get as deep in Skull Caverns as you want. You can fish as much as, like, you can build a whole, like, a little fishing empire, make your own little aquarium. You can decorate. You can, I don't know, just focus on beekeeping. Whatever. There's like, a whole bunch of different aspects to it that make it infinitely replayable in certain ways. Well, there's Leo. I just totally walked past him. There you go, buddy. My least favorite thing about Stardew... I don't often like talking about my least favorite things of anything, because exclamation point optimism and all that, we try to focus on the positive sides of things. And honestly, when I think about it, like, what is my least favorite thing about Stardew? I'd have to get back to you on that one. I like a lot of things about Stardew. I mean, there's certainly some things that would probably grind my gears if I thought a little bit more about them. Like, some people in chat are probably going to bring some things up, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's kind of annoying or whatever. But on the whole, it's such a good game that even, like, the negative things just get pushed by the side. Wheat can give them? I think giving anything counts? Okay. I will plant something. I don't know exactly what I'm going to plant, but I'll plant some non-regrowing crops. I don't think I can get... Actually, I can buy wheat at the night market, because wheat is a summer and a fall seed, so I should be able to get it today as well as yesterday. Yo, that's a good shout-out. Thank you. Because wheat is nice and cheap. It grows fast. I think we'll be in a good spot if I plant some wheat. Clint. Just Clint as a whole is the worst thing about Stardew Valley. Look, I know he's not the most compelling character and he's kind of a downer a lot of the time, but saying he's the worst thing about the game is kind of excessive. You could just not interact with... I mean, I guess that you could say that about anything in Stardew Valley. But I feel like the worst thing would be something that the game kind of, like, forces you into that's not that enjoyable compared to the rest of the stuff. I just don't know if there is a thing that fits that description, honestly. Ooh, this is donatable because I've given it to both Penny and the dwarf. Very, very nice. Got these here. I think I need one more purple mushroom because I think I have one of these at home already. I shall plant my taro tubers. Concerned Dave said his least favorite thing was the spiral floor in the mines. Level 30 to 39 in the mines. You know what? The dark floors of the mines and those spiral floors, both of those are good contenders. Both of those are kind of like, what was the man thinking? This is probably the hill I will die on as far as, like, video game design goes. I don't think there's ever a good reason to restrict the visibility of the player for its own sake. Like dark levels in video games, they're never fun. Like, I can't think of a single time I've enjoyed my experience in a dark level in a video game. At least, like, it diminishes it enough to be, like, noticeable, and you, like, when you get to that point, it's like, you know, all right, let's just get through this. But it happens in so many games. It's, like, it's kind of baffling. Concerned Ape apologized for the spiral. There's no dark floors in the... or spiral floors in the dark floors, right? That would just be the worst of all worlds. That would probably be, like, #1 answer for the worst thing in Stardew. Alright, let's go to the night market. Real quick. Dark can work in survival horror, but that's tailored to a different experience. I mean, yeah, but that's exactly right. That is, it's just a completely different experience. So it's impossible to compare that, like, But you do make a valid point there. I just consider, in that case, darkness is such like a typical part of the genre. Amka soup. It's expensive, but it could be worth it. I needed one for Penny and one for Elliot. I mean, they're easy enough to make once I get the recipe. I'm not going to worry about that. It's like a shrimp, a coconut, and a mushroom or something. I don't mind that. Alright, I want to buy a yam seed. Because, actually, you know what? I'll buy a few yam seeds. I don't know if I need any for recipes, but better to have a few. We'll buy some amaranth as well. Also for cooking purposes. Your least favorite thing is that you can't marry Sandy. Finally, someone says it! I know we were all thinking it, but oh my gosh. You're so right, Sandy. Add her to... In Stardew 1.6, can we please add her to the marriage roster? I would be so down. Even just to be... Or give her more, like... Let her come to the valley. Give her some heart events and stuff. I'd be... Oh, Sandy. I feel like she's such an underdeveloped character. Honestly, Kent is kind of too, but... Alright, wheat seeds, I guess we'll just buy, like... I can just buy a bunch, although I need sprinklers. I need to be wary of that. I do have sprinklers back at home. I don't remember how many I have stowed away. I can always make more, obviously. Let's buy, like... I don't know, sprinklers, they can... I've got 10 here. I'm probably going to grow these on Ginger Island, or I could grow them in the greenhouse, I guess. Maybe we'll save these for the greenhouse and save the wheat for Ginger Island. So what if I get, like, 80 wheat? I think I'm okay with that. Sandy is better than Pam. I mean, they can coexist. I like Sandy more as a character than I like Pam, but you said it, not me. Like 15 sprinklers, I think. That sounds right, but I'm pretty sure I used some of those in order to bolster my greenhouse's for sprinklers, so I don't know if I have 15 left total. Either way, we'll probably end up making some more. Yeah, we definitely need more Kent content. Does Kent... He does have some heart events. Yeah, he does. I remember now. He does, but... It definitely feels like he was something of an afterthought in the grand scheme of things. Maybe it's just because he shows up so much later compared to all the other characters, so it's harder to notice, but I don't know. It feels like he's definitely a bit forgotten, a bit left behind, as it were. Let me see. I've got some... I mean, I might as well take these sprinklers. They're not really doing anything here. To a barren field now, but I got 16 sprinklers, so we got plenty for the wheat here. Get on my planting grinds tomorrow for that. For now, let's go ahead and plant some amaranth, and we'll plant some yams. Yummy. Wish Gus had more of a backstory. Gus is a fun character for sure. You know, overall, probably expanding on the backstories and general lives of most characters in the game would not be a bad idea. Jazz and Vincent weren't behaving very well today. I'm still wound up. It's okay. Kimbeeb's here for moral support. Very cute to see them hanging out in the kitchen like that together. It's kind of dark in here, though. I should get some lights going at some point, maybe. This is a little spooky. I forgot about that. And the wallflower pal. Oh my gosh, what the heck was I thinking? Actually terrifying. Speaking of survival horror. Okay. What am I going to do for the rest of the day here? I'm going to get some more stuff smelt. You know what? I'm going to make some furnaces. Make some extra furnaces. Have them on the go. And I think I'm going to bring my remaining furnaces that are over in the mines. I'm going to bring them home. Bring those furnaces home. There's always a little bit of a hassle if I want to smelt anything. It was good to have them here for a little while, but I think it's time to finally reestablish them back on the farm. Have a good one there, Kelly. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, now where do we put the furnaces? A raven! Yo! Get some raven emojis in chat, if such a thing even exists. Look, don't judge me for my furnace layout. Okay? It'll do. It'll do for now. Furnaces are easy enough to move. It can just be a temporary fix. A temporary solution to a permanent problem, some might say. I think I forgot my coal and even more gold ore back at the mines. I think I put it in that chest when I was over there the other time. Make 2 more? I don't have enough copper. I guess there's a solution to that. I can just go mine some copper. I think I had, what, 18 in my chest? Do I have any here? No. Ooh, a little more stone, though. Take that. We got some time. I can try and mine some copper here, see what I can get. 3 quartz out of a single barrel? You're too kind. Oh, 1 copper piece. Oh my gosh. That's a very big raven. I mean, I've seen big ravens before. On the Disney Channel. That's so Raven. Anyone else watch That's So Raven as a kid? That might have been before a lot of people's times here, because I know we have a lot of younger folks in the crowd, but I don't know how old That's So Raven is. If I was watching it as a kid, though, then it might be a little past some people's prime. Your kids did? You did? Yo, That's So Raven and Corey in the House. There were some good shows on Disney Channel back in the day. There probably still are now, but they're not the shows that I grew up with, so they're all bad by definition. Or at least they're not as good as the shows that I grew up with, because everyone knows that the shows that you grew up with are the best shows that there are. Never mind all the paradoxes. The one thing that always sticks with me about That's So Raven is the one Halloween episode where she and Chelsea get turned into cows by that curse. And I think it was, like, revealed at the end of the episode it was, like, all a dream or something. But it was still, like, a very, like the body horror alone of that concept was enough to be... Enough to haunt me to this very day. They played it off in a goofy way, as those shows often do, but it was, you know... there was something terrifying about that. Because it was like, oh, they're cows now, and they can't go back to being people. And it's like, okay, well, yikes. A big yikes. Didn't grow up with the Disney Channel. I feel like I missed out on a lot of pop culture. I mean, you just have your own experiences, surely. Because we all had a childhood. It's not like any of us just sat around as a child, you know, staring at walls, watching paint dry. And I mean, if you did, that's its own experience, I guess, so... No disrespect, but it can. I get how it can be like kind of tough to be able to talk to people, because like so many people will talk about their experiences like watching the Disney Channel and the memories they have with it and stuff, and it can feel a little bit of a bummer to be left out of that conversation. That's how I feel a lot of the time with like most movies, because I'm very much not a movie watcher. Is there anything here I need? Actually, let me grab the rock rejuvenation crystals. Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. Perfect. Okay. We'll bring those to Emily tomorrow. Hey there, Purple. That sounds scary as a kid, but now being a cow sounds kind of great. It would be kind of a fun lifestyle, honestly. Animals kind of got it good. It's nice. They're nice and it's nice, simple lives for most of them. Simple. I mean, probably pretty dangerous for most animals as well, but comes with the territory. You gotta envy them sometimes. 3, 2, 1 penguins. Mr. Popper's Penguins. I learned that that was a movie just the other day. I heard Mr. Popper's Penguin. I think it's called Mr. Popper's Penguins, and I just could not stop laughing at the name. It was the sugar cones moment all over again. Sugar cones. Jane and the Dragon. I'm not familiar with that one, but it did make me think of American Dragon Jake Long, which was another banger of a show back in the day. Yo, pancakes! Thank you, Penny. I appreciate you. Alright, bad luck day. Bad luck, Brian. We got any rain on Ginger Island? It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, rip. I will consume the pancakes. Top up my energy for the day. Big comfy couch? That wasn't a Disney Channel one, but I did see that. Or maybe it was Disney Channel, I honestly don't remember. Penny's best wife. I know, she's given an actual breakfast food for breakfast? What kind of sorcery is this? Sometimes you'd wake up and like, if you're married to Sam or something, he'd be like, hey, here's a pizza for breakfast. And I'm like, I mean, thanks for the thought, I guess, but also, what? Pizza for breakfast? I mean, I can't say I've never done it. Had some leftover pizza for breakfast, but I never feel that good about myself afterwards. Yo, Feast of the Winter Stars coming up. This year, our secret friend is... Do you think it's gonna... Who do we think it's gonna be? Who do we think it's gonna be? Throw your predictions in chat now. We only get 2 of these for the entire challenge. Maybe only even 1, depending on how early I can finish the challenge in year 2. Think it's gonna be Haley? Haley, Pierre, Marnie. Haley would be pretty good. Clint would be good considering Price of Perfection. We're just stuck with the Clint curse forever. I've seen a lot of Marnies, a couple Pierres. All right, here we go. Your secret friend this year is... Are you actually kidding me? What? There's no way. Are you... That's... Oh my gosh, in my wildest dreams, I could not have concocted a better scenario. Mayor Lewis is a stream watcher, confirmed. Let's go. All right, we gotta spoil Haley. All right, we need to figure out something for her. Iridium quality coconut. Oh my gosh. I love that. That's so good. That is so good. Oh, if I could get her that fruit salad as the last gift, because that's the only gift I have not given to Haley as part of her collection yet. But I don't have the recipe for it, nor the ingredients, so it's a bit unfortunate there. Although the traveling cart could come in clutch. Yo, if the traveling cart drops off a fruit salad, you know the game is smiling down upon us. This is already a great sign. Imagine getting Marnie as your gift giver. I don't want to talk about it if that happens. I'm gonna be upset for the rest of the day. All right. Jeez, that stunned me beyond what I thought was possible. That's too good. That is too good. We got in here dinosaur egg. I will take that. I'll take the duck egg as well. We'll leave the rest of it for the time being. Before that happened, I put back my gems. Oops. Well, thank you for staying on top of that, Cass. Thank you for the reminder. I completely would have spaced on that otherwise. Have I given the dwarf 2 gifts this week? I have. Okay, so we'll just put away the dinosaur egg for now. That is fine. Oh my gosh. I'm reeling. You can't script moments better than that. Couldn't have done it better if I tried. We got the goat milk. Let's go. The goats are fully grown. My lovelies. Mine. You're mine, and you're Bobo. Match made in heaven. Get some goat milk. We'll leave some of that there for now. Auto feeder's doing its work. Hatch the dinosaur egg if I have any extra. I don't know if I mean, I probably want to save the rest of this room. I could maybe get another duck. Having a second duck might not be the worst idea. And then saving the rest for, like, rabbits when that comes to pass. Speaking of, I do need to restock on my, like, wood and stone supplies in order to do that. For now, we'll go ahead and store that right there. Take the dinosaur egg to donate since he'll get another one soon. That's honestly not a bad idea. I should definitely do that. Good call, good call. Welcome back, No Cap. Alright, we're donating. What else am I doing today? Going to Ginger Island, probably. Gotta plant all these wheat seeds and whatnot. Hello, Tim Beeb. I should have bought some sunflower seeds when I was at the night market. What a fool I am. What a fool I am. But don't I have more coffee beans to disperse here? Yeah, okay. Perfect. My inventory is like such a mess right now, but it's okay. How far am I from Krobus? Which is, I'm assuming that's what you meant to say. I think I have... We did the math in this last... I think I needed like 15 or so things to donate in order to unlock Krobus. It was somewhere in that ballpark. It's between 10 and 20, I'm pretty sure. We're getting there. We're getting there. Krobus will be among us before too long. Just sell your blackberries. You never eat them anyway. You know what? You make a good point. Just sell the blackberries. The money from them will be more valuable than the food at this point. I've got more than enough cheese and cheese resources to get by. Farm's kind of coming into its own. All right. Let's go donate and then go to Ginger Island. How much are dino eggs worth? I'm not much, I don't think. They're probably worth a decent amount, but they're definitely worth turning into dinosaur mayonnaise, I'm pretty sure. It takes a while, I think. But with the artisan perk, I think it's going to be more than worth it. Any birthdays coming up? I missed the wizard's birthday. It's not that big of a deal. Evelyn's birthday. We don't need to worry about too many people's birthdays right now. The only person I'm really... Oh, I forgot my gems! Okay, we'll go donate. We'll go back at the gems for Emily, just so I don't forget, and then we'll go to Ginger Island. I promise. I promise. I'm so scatterbrained. There's just so much to keep track of in this challenge. I don't know how Habu keeps track of things in all the stuff that he does. I was, like, tuning into his stream a little bit before my stream today, where he's doing his hats % speedrun, and he's just, like, doing all these things, and it's, like... And, like, not even thinking about it looks like half the time. And I'm like, man, this guy's an actual, like, god gamer. Dino Mayo doesn't take more time. I thought it took a considerable amount of time, but I guess I could be wrong. See your comment on the night market? What do we got? Apparently, 1.4, you could buy as much coffee as you wanted at the night market, so some people would exploit it for speedrunning. See the no level up challenge for an example of one such person exploiting it for money. I'm well aware of the coffee exploit and the unfortunate patching of it as well. Ah, those were the days, the halcyon days of being able to donate as much or buy as much coffee as you could possibly hold. I mean, there was a limit to it, but you could get a lot of money for that for sure. Abu uses spreadsheets for runs. I do too. I guess my spreadsheets probably aren't as thorough as his though. All Alright, we need emerald, jade, ruby, topaz, amethyst. Is that correct? Ruby, topaz, emerald, jade, amethyst. Yes, okay. It was 1.3. Have a good one there, No Cap. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't know if it was still in 1.4, but I know it was for sure in 1.3 because that's what I did the no level up challenge in. So anytime someone like comments like, "Hey, you should have instead of like doing all this nonsense to get to floor 40." Where do I have to put the crystals? Do I just have to give them to Emily directly? Yes. Okay. That's that's how this goes. Perfect. $1,000. I'll take it. That'll pay for my trip to Ginger Island today. Yeah, 1.3. People like comment about like, hey, you could have replicated jades to get staircases, and I'm like, that wasn't a thing in 1.3. I mean, I've stopped replying to those comments nowadays, but I still get them for sure. I still get them where people will comment things that they make sense. I mean, obviously people are just trying to be helpful, but at the same time, you got to look at how old the video is. All right, little marble. We got to be getting close. We got to be getting very close. This bear statue. You know what, the bear statue, it's aesthetic. Kind of fits in here. I will put this bear statue over here. Perfect. Right in the sun. Look at that. He's so glorious. How would you have gotten a jade, though? You can get a jade from the Feast of the Winter Star, or alternatively as a gift from the wizard in the mail. That's how you would do that. Nautilus shell I do not need. If there's a rainbow shell, dried starfish I don't need because I've already donated it and everything. I don't think rainbow shells can show up in winter, can they? I should just add a note for what version I was running. Yeah, but most people probably wouldn't look at it anyway. I think there is a comment on the video, like a pinned comment that says like, hey, here's some frequently asked questions that people have, and I put that in there, so I've done my part, but some people just don't want to read. They're summer only for the rainbow shells. Can they show up on Ginger Island? Hello, friends. No Gus today. Still waiting on him to come to the resort for various things. Ooh, artifact trove. I totally forgot you could even get that. All these people down here in their, you know, beach attire, having a great old time hanging out at the water, and then there's Mayor Lewis in his sweaty overalls. You've really fixed up the place. My man. Let loose a little. Oh, we got pineapples on deck. Oh yeah, we do. All right, first batch of pineapples. That is going to be good for gift giving, baby. You'll love to see it. In fact, I'm gonna hold on to them for dear life here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this and this and nothing else yet. We're gonna plant. Let's just get the wheat ready here. We'll plant some wheat where I can around here. And then let's set up the sprinklers like so. Probably not gonna need all these sprinklers. These are too close together. I'm a fool. That's too far apart. I should put these on the same hotbar. Don't mind me. Just need to be quiet because otherwise I will lay these sprinklers out the wrong way. Everyone will be mad forever. I'll clear the debris. Don't worry. That's the next order of business. I'm not just gonna, you know, build around these rocks. Argon, you okay? I mean, as okay as I can be on any given day, you know. Just had, you know, a minor crisis of faith when I'm like placing these sprinklers, trying to remember how to do it, and I'm like, man, people watch me play this game professionally. I get in a roundabout way, I get paid to play this game, and I'm like, how do sprinklers go again? What a world, huh? Do I really want to see Mayor Lewis in purple shorts? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Is there something so wrong with that? I want the man to be able to, you know, have a nice little getaway on Ginger Island just like everybody else instead of being all stuffy, puffy in his business overalls. Feel like more people would like Mayor Lewis if he just, you know, humanized himself a little bit more. Instead, all he talks about is taxes, and I've been mayor for 20 years, and I'm the best, and you all suck. He doesn't say that so much, I guess, but, you know, the subtext is there. I've not been counting. I don't know how much of this I actually need. I know I have more sprinklers here than I need for all this wheat. I know that for a fact. Need 28 more. Okay. No, we'll start with this one. We'll work our way over this way. I'll finish off this sprinkler as well. It's a little excessive, but the perfectionist in me had to do it. I also do not have an upgraded watering can, I'm remembering now. So, hope you guys like a little bit of watering content as well. Watering ASMR in Stardew Valley. Should I turn it up? Get some Argon watering cans in chat. A rare opportunity these days. I heard sprinklers had to glance at my screen to make sure you weren't creating another horror. I've learned my lesson, Dragonic Moon. I'm okay with the monstrous sprinkler layouts, but nobody else is, clearly. So I will concede this one to the masses. How can I plant in the winter? It's Ginger Island. Ginger Island doesn't have a... I mean, it does have a winter, but the winter is the same as the summer or as any other season, so... You don't even need scarecrows on Ginger Island. Ginger Island's kind of, like, amazing. No worries, Demon Fire. What if you didn't need scarecrows on Ginger Island, but you needed scare parrots instead? Keep the parrots away from your delicious, delectable fruits. And if you don't put them down, one day you come out and you see Leo just munching on your crops. Because we all know he's a parrot, so... I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest with you. We're just filling time today. I am gonna clear out all the rest of this debris, though. It's unsightly and obscene, and I will not stand for it any longer. You know you don't get any mining experience for breaking those big stones right there? I'd be a raptor. There's still one species of parrot that hops instead of flies to to avoid an extinct giant raptor. Excuse me, what? That's wild if true, Cass. Oh my goodness. That you feel that would enhance the experience of Leo? I feel like Leo's gotten he's gotten more development than Kent or Sandy. I feel like he got a little bit of a better treatment than those two. Speaking of, sort of sidelined characters. He at least has like some progression to his storyline, which is more than can be said for like a lot of people in Stardew Valley, period. Hey Argon, did you know that big stones don't give you mining XP? No way. Where'd you hear that one? But how do I know that so readily off the top of my head? More Birdie interaction would be nice. Yeah, I wish you could like give gifts and stuff to Birdie and befriend her. Seems kind of a missed opportunity, but I guess she's also, she's fine on her own. Which I can also respect. But still, she seems like such a sweet old lady. Like imagine, a heart event between her and Evelyn. Just like them getting along and reminiscing on their lives. Her and Evelyn and George. Or like her and Willie, or like there's myriad options. I feel like Birdie is a very interesting character. All right, hold on to my pineapples. Hold on to this artifact trove as well. Just put it all down here for a rainy day. Which will not be tomorrow because we checked the forecast. And we're off to bed. Today is a gift-giving day. I need to be cognizant of that. If I could catch an octopus, I'd be pretty stoked about that. Because that would be a good gift for Elliot. Take that. Hoping for, a potential golden walnut from that, but that's okay. Only crying a little. I'm on the island right now anyway. I might as well make the most of it and just go fishing. Let's just fish. Let's catch this dang old octopus. Then I can put it behind me. Is it kike parrots? They hop? Birds hopping are so funny. Like, don't they know they have wings? If I were to be reincarnated as any animal and I could choose, I would probably, like some kind of bird would absolutely be on the list. Like, just any kind of bird, just about. I'm sure some have it better than others, and I have to do my research, but being able to fly, ooh, under my own power. The caveat is that if I get reincarnated and I have like my memories from my previous life, that way I can appreciate how awesome it is to be able to fly. Because if you're a bird and you've been a bird your whole life, then it's just kind of like flying is basically the same as walking, right? Takes a little extra effort for sure, but it's also like not novel at all. Or maybe birds do appreciate that they can fly. You want to be a cat? That is fairly obvious. Meow, you know what? But nothing wrong with that. Cats also have pretty good lives. Ooh, octopus. Okay, it's time. We're not letting this one get away. No, not today. This octopus has been my nemesis for so long. I like to think it's just the same octopus every time, too. Look. You're not getting away. Not this easy. I've caught a glacier fish. I've caught the glacier fish. I've caught the crimson fish. I didn't even take that long to catch the glacier fish. You're getting on this hook. I'm giving you to Elliot today, okay? And that's all there is to it? That's all there is to it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Finally! And some elvish jewelry for the dwarf. I need 2 octopi. I forgot. Alright, we're gonna catch another one. We got this. You'd want to be the spoiled dog of a childless millennial couple. How oddly specific, but I can also see the appeal for sure. No taxes, only meow meow. I think it'd be cool to be like a giant squid if you got reincarnated. Like, I feel like no one messes with you if you're a giant squid. You just go fight some sperm whales or something. Or otherwise just hang out in the depths of the ocean blue. Because, like, giant squids are so rare, we, like, never see them. And that sounds, like, perfect for me. Just, like, just leave me all the way alone. What's the most, like, solitary animal out that exists? Because, like, most animals are not necessarily solitary. A lot of them are, like, community-driven creatures, right? Like, you get by with a little help from your friends and all that. There's got to be some animals that are, like, that are more prone to living by themselves than living with any other creature. Giant squids, the ultimate lurker. I think giant squids are probably up there. I don't think there's pods of giant squids. Although maybe, I guess. Is a group of squids a pod? I just feel like, I mean, it's a pod of dolphins, right? What's your favorite word for a group of animals? There's some classics out there. Everyone knows, like, a murder of ravens. Honestly, a pod of dolphins is just fun to say. The word pod is just nice. I think that was an octopus, but okay. Pod of whales too. Yeah, murder of crows. There's got to be some good ones out there that nobody thinks about that often, though, right? Like a. Is it true that it's called a flutterby of butterflies, or is that just wishful thinking? I feel like I've heard that before, and I want it to be true, but there's just no shot, right? A stripe of zebras, that's classic. A business of ferrets. It just makes me think of them in, like, little suits with ties and stuff. A group of cats is called a chowder? A clouder! I was gonna say, I don't want cats in my chowder. Each their own, I suppose. Don't knock it till you try it, but... A shrewdness of apes? Hey, a dinosaur egg. I might not catch a second octopus today, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? We're going to catch a second octopus today. Optimism. We're all about that optimism. An army of caterpillars? Really? I don't think I've ever seen more than one caterpillar in the same spot, though. Caterpillars are extremely cool, though. And not just because they, like, go through metamorphosis and turn into butterflies and stuff. They're just like cool. They're like, of all the, like, invertebrates out there, I think caterpillars most exemplify the aspect of vibing. Like, couldn't you just imagine a gif of, like, a caterpillar vibing out? Manifesting the octopus, thank you. Like, they just do a little wiggle here, a little wiggle there. A group of ravens is called an unkindness. I think I knew that at one point. The flamboyance of flamingos. Imagine if you were a giant squid that played Stardew. What do you mean if? You've never seen me. Streaming to you live from the bottom of the Mariana Trench, baby. You humans have no idea. There's worlds beyond. But one thing that unites humanity and the giant squids of the world, Stardew Valley. Even we recognize the greatness of it. A cackle of hyenas. I've never looked too closely at this wrecked ship that's beside me, but it kind of like obviously there's like kind of a face on it. But that face is almost like out of a horror manga or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I could see this face being in like, if it was, you know, sort of put in black and white, and then I don't know, it could be in like a Junji Ito story or something. How are you streaming if your computer is wet? I just tap it. You know those like fiber optic cables that just run under the entire ocean? I just like tap into one of those, and I mean, we got waterproof stuff down here. I mean, when you're a giant squid civilization, kind of everything you build has to be waterproof. We've just mastered that. You guys have mastered, like, I don't know, fast food or whatever, but you gotta get on top of that waterproofing game. Find the carnivorous species of caterpillars very fascinating. What the heck? Caterpillars be eating each other? Or at least one particular kind of caterpillar? That's kind of spooky. Alright. Sell me. Sell all the fishes. Sell that. We'll keep these, obviously. Keep everything, pretty much. Actually, sell the amethyst. Alright. Anything worth bringing back with me? The Omni Geodes, certainly. The regular Geodes, why not? Iridium, all that. That's probably good enough for now. I'll bring that too. Sure. Alright, vamonos. We gotta check who's at the island resort as well. A blessing of narwhals? Now you're just messing with me. Yo, Gus is here! Perfect. Okay. Do I have the money? I need to buy a pina colada for Pam. Selling meat. Cranberry candy for Vincent. And we get a tropical curry recipe. Yes. Okay. I'm here for this. Mango wine. I can make my own wine for less than 5,000. Thank you very much. That is big. That's very big. Is there anything here for Shane that I could buy? Oh wait, you know what? Shane? What's on my list for Shane? Beer and pizza? Because those were things that I discovered about him from a secret note. So here is a beer for Shane. Perfect. He's already drinking something, but you know what? Might as well double fist it. Harvey, I will give you a pineapple. Right? Yeah, you're a fruit enjoyer, so enjoy this fruit. Maru, don't have anything for you. I do have some cauliflower growing back home. Emily is, Emily's gift log is complete. Oh, that was very fortuitous. Alright. Let's head back home. Do you have anything for Willie? I could give Willie, let's see, I can give him either the octopus, or he also wants an iridium bar. I have to go back and get. I guess I'm right here, so I might as well just give him the octopus. Double check. Yeah, there you go, sir. And I'm pretty sure Pina Colada is loved by Pam. That's why we picked one up there. Feels weird that you can't make a Pina Colada in this game. It seems like one that would be, you know, pretty easy to make a recipe for. But that's okay. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything here, I should go to Clint and open up some stuff here. It do be smoking. Alright, Vincent gets the cranberry candy, obviously. There you go. Don't have anything for Penny on me right now. But maybe from this. Bone flute? That actually is something for Penny. Alright, I'm gonna open some Omni Geodes as well. Couldn't hurt, right? Just open down to 10, so that way I have a good multiple of 5 to donate to or to trade at the Desert Trader. Perfect. None of those are... I've already given both of those to the wizard. So that's fine to just sell those. Oh, open these regular geodes as well. No reason to hold on to them. There we go. We are schmoovin'. This little guy may be 100,000 years old. And he gets sold for $100. Man, what a poor sap. Alright, Pina Colada for Pam. Just before I take the bus to Calico. Actually, I can take the bus to Calico right now because I have a pineapple I can just give to Sandy. Might as well just do that. Got some cactus roots hanging around as well. You mean artifact? You mean artifact? They're not artifacts? I would contest the name, artifact spots. Alright, little pineapple for Sandy. Enjoy. Name's not really Sandy, just in case you forgot from last stream. Why'd you just get 4 letters from Dad? Presumably because you made a lot of money. And Dad noticed, and he's like, yo, you're making so much money. Here's some more money. Weird how that one works. Alright, artifact troves. Love to see it. Pick some of these up. My foraging level, like, what's my foraging level at? Foraging is 9. I need to get it up to 10. That would be ideal in order to get an iridium coconut for Haley. That's sweet. I always love that secret note. I'll save a gold star coconut at the very least for her. Would lore to be uncovered about Sandy's name last stream? We didn't really uncover anything. I don't think there's anything to uncover. I don't know. Someone get MatPat on the case, I guess. Alright. Ooh, obsidian. I think that's the last obsidian I needed, because I remember leaving it to duplicate a second time. Yo, sewing machine? I forgot about that. Our very own sewing machine, and a beer as well. Thanks, Pam. Alright. You did just earn 4.4k? Well, there you go. Problem solved and mischief managed. What am I storing here? Alright. Oh, I should have given the bone flute to Penny while I was over there. That's okay. Store that for the dwarf. Give this to Penny. Actually, you know what? We'll give something else to Penny. She can get some goat milk or something, probably. Cactus fruit I don't need to hoard anymore. Sell. Sell 1 coconut. Hold on to 1 for Haley, our beloved. Dinosaur egg for the dwarf. Actually, you know what? I mean, We're gonna get dinosaur eggs next week, regardless, from our dinosaur friend in the coop. So just put that one in there. Okay, obsidian for Sebastian and the wizard. Did I have obsidian to donate, or did I already donate it? I already donated it. Okay. All right, so that's for Sebastian and the wizard. This can be for. I mean, I have 5 here. How many people do I have to give to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 5 I've already given Shane something, so really only 7. I've also only given Pam something, so really only 6. So everyone here can get a pineapple, except maybe we'll give Leia something else. What's on my list for Leia? Milk and large milk I have not given to Leia yet. So we'll take just a regular old milk for Leia. Not bad. I will take a... Who else do I need gifts for? We got Jody, Linus, Robin, Demetrius. All these are covered. Pam is covered. Emily, Willie. We already gave the octopus to. Elliot's covered. Mar, we got nothing for. Harvey actually can't give a second gift to, so you know what? Yeah, Harvey... Oh, wait, no, Harvey I gave a pineapple on the island. That's why, okay. I was saying, why isn't he in this list, too? The wizard, we got obsidian. Shane, we gave a beer. Abigail, I got nothing for. Clint, similar. Sandy, the same. Well, actually, Sandy already gave a pineapple, too. Pierre? Do I have something for Pierre? Goat milk. Goat milk for Pierre. Also give Penny a goat milk, maybe. Someone else will get a goat milk. Pierre or Evelyn or somebody. Caroline, I don't need to give anything, but I will give a summer spangle if I can. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find her. I'll bring a summer spangle out just in case. I know I have some here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Caroline today. Yo, thank you, Nightbot, for the hydration reminder. Appreciate you. All right. Marnie, I don't have anything on deck for just yet. I mean, I could give her one of the goat milk, potentially. I think everyone else here is fine for right now. Yeah, okay. So really, it's just this should be all I need. Let me pop over and see if I have any other potential gifts here. Apropos of nothing at all, by the way, I should probably do an actual poll for this, but for now we'll just do like a little impromptu thumbs up, thumbs down kind of thing. Thumbs up if you would be interested in me starting the next challenge I wanted to do concurrently with the Gift-a-Thon, so you know, have the Gift-a-Thon still going, but also mix it up with the other challenge I'm going to start, because that one's pretty much ready to go. Or thumbs down if you think I should finish up the Gift-a-Thon first. Or thumbs down if I should finish up the Gift-a-Thon and then focus on that, just in order to segregate them and, you know, differentiate them as much as possible. Because I think some extra diversity could be good. I'm enjoying the Gift-a-Thon, and I know most people here are too, but I also recognize that, you know, mixing things up a little bit could be for the best. That's a lot of thumbs ups. Everybody's just like, thumbs up, thumbs up. Chat was dead for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, he's cracked the code. All right, yeah. Maybe we'll start with that challenge. Who knows? Maybe even next stream. That could be that seems like a plausible thing to me. Ooh, look at all this coffee though, and an ancient fruit. Look, I know I gotta get gift giving, but at the same time, I can't just ignore all this. If you're happy with anything, I'm glad to hear that, Dragonic Moon. I'm glad you're just enjoying the content for its own sake. I appreciate that. Whatever keeps it most interesting for you means streaming will better and we get more streams. True. And you know what? I think I might just do that. X is lurking. Get some 7s from my lurkers. We haven't called out for 7s from the lurkers in a while, actually. Ooh, garlic. I mean, I'm gonna be able to grow my own garlic before too long, but that's interesting at the very least. I could use it to make some escargot for my man Gus, but Gus is probably back now, right? Let's make some escargot for Gus. You know what? Gus deserves it. Gus has been a good friend. Giving me all those dishes of the day. I mean, selling them to me and all that good stuff. He's been a good man. All right, here is your obsidian, Mr. Wizard. What do we got lurking today? Blasted with the 7.5. Zipporah, purple with the 3.5. Zaniel is at work. Maggie, TR. Pius. Laisha. Clawtooth, Kiki, Lori. Hellifer. Bex, we got lots of lurkers in here today. Alright, look, I don't know if you're a bot or not. I'm gonna assume you are. And, we're not having any of that. Alright. Thumbs up for Fibrous Fiber. We do need to get back to Fibrous Farm at some point. Yo, I hope your day gets better, Bex. I'm glad that the stream helps in whatever way it can. Alright, I will quickly pop back home, and then we'll head over to the saloon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find everybody today. Like, I think Elliot might be unreachable at this point, as well as, like, Harvey and stuff. Well, no, Harvey was on the island, so that's fine. I want to grab a snail. The dinosaur mayo is ready to be sold. Perfect. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cook up a little. Sorry to hear that, honey, but I just need to cook some escargot, if you don't mind. Don't mind the smell on that one. And have yourself some, what was I going to give you? Some goat milk? There you go. Enjoy. That was an interesting form of bot. Yeah, I'm assuming that was a bot. Or else just a very strange person. The bots are evolving. Hey there, crazy dude. Bream? I don't think I'll be good. Well, what did you say? I'm looking for a bream to serve at breakfast tomorrow. This is why no one likes you, George. You think it's just okay to walk up and serve bream for breakfast? Uh-oh, okay. Hold on. We're gonna catch you two coming out here. Perfect. 1 pineapple for each of you. I said 1 pineapple for each of you. Perfect. All right, Abigail, I don't have anything for you. Sebastian, I got you an obsidian here. Obsidian with your name on it. Pierre, some goat milk. Clint gets nothing. Or Willie, I already gave the thingamajig. The octopus. Marnie, I don't have any more goat milk, sorry. Leia, I will give the just regular milk. I could give her a pineapple at this point, but I might as well just give this to her. And I gave the pina colada. Gus, have an escargot. Just don't serve it back to me. A little trout soup. Love a good Japanese breakfast, though. I've never had fish for breakfast. I know you can have, like salmon on, like, a bagel. That's a, I don't know if that's a breakfast treat, but it's a common way to consume salmon, I think. Let's see. Did I have Jody? I wasn't able to get to Jody or Elliot. I can make it to Linus, though. Linus I can take care of. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. This is a little awkward, but okay, we're good. We made it through. We made it through. I know Linus likes all fruit and stuff. Like, if someone walked up to me and gave me a whole pineapple, I like pineapple as much as the next person, don't get me wrong. But a whole pineapple? I don't know what to do with that. But Linus apparently does. I don't know how he's going to make it work with his little camper stove, but best of luck to you, my friend. Sebi will move for no one. Apparently, yeah, he was body blocking a dang horse. Kinda respect it. All right, we'll put the pineapples over here. This is our fruit chest. Snow yam. Do I have enough snow yams in my chest over here? I do. In fact, I have more than enough, so I might as well get rid of some of that. Sell. Didn't get to Caroline, but I'll keep that on me for tomorrow. I can probably put some more coffee in the pot. Oh, I also need to re-up this crystallarium, I just noticed. The opal, I think. Why not? Not a bad day. Grilled pineapple is very good. Yeah, but, like, I feel like preparing a pineapple... I don't know, I've never been in a situation where I've had to prepare a whole pineapple. Like, I've taken the pineapple... Like, normally pineapple, you get in, like, rings, or you get it cubed, or something. Like, it's pre-prepared for you, at least in my experience. Just a whole pineapple? It seems kind of nuts. Is a pineapple a nut, or is it a fruit? Might be the strangest question I've ever asked, but honestly, you know what? I could see it being a nut. First, you get a large, sharp knife. It's not difficult. It feels like it would be difficult, though, just because pineapples are scary looking. They look like they don't want you to cut them up. Pineapples are, like, one of the most menacing of all fruits. Sorry, of all nuts. It's a bunch of berries that got fused together. Are we sure it's not a nut? It's got like that hard exterior and a nice supple interior. Pine nuts are nuts? Yeah, but pineapples could also be nuts. I think I'm of the opinion pineapples are more nuts than fruits, honestly. I feel like they bear more in common with nuts than they do with fruits. Because, like, no one's taking a pineapple and just, like, biting into it, right? With pretty much any other fruit, you can just take it and you can bite it like an apple. Like an apple, you could do it. You can do that with an orange. You can do that with a pear. You can do it with a plum. You can do it with the kiwi. You could do it with a grapefruit. You're not biting into a pineapple raw. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. No one's gonna enjoy that experience. It's like a nut. You have to remove the outer, like, carapace in order to enjoy the nice innards. Please don't eat an orange like an apple. I've done it before. I've eaten a lemon like an apple before. It's not that weird, I promise. The rind is kind of nice. It's a nice bitterness that cuts the sweetness in a way, or the sourness in the case of a lemon. Would you bite a pomegranate? I've never eaten a pomegranate, but I assume, like, I mean, the way I see them, like, coming off of Stardew Valley trees, yeah, I'd probably just bite into a pomegranate. I don't see why not. They just look like a different colored plum. I shouldn't have eaten those hash browns, honestly. I could have saved that for a different thing, like make the complete breakfast or something for Alex eventually. Still no rain on Ginger Island. It's multiple berries fused together. The technical term is collective fruit or multiple fruit. Well, it's more of a collective nut, though. Like, we've been over this. Like, pineapple, like, berries. You want to talk about berries, like strawberries, right? You could eat the strawberries just on there. Blueberries, raspberries. And I know, like, bananas are technically berries. I've never tried it, but I don't think that you could, I don't think it would be, like, that bad. Just bite into a banana. Like, the peel is, like, kind of rubbery, but I don't, it's not, like, as, like, it wouldn't be as painful. It wouldn't be painful in a way that a pineapple would, or, like, if you bite, like, just a whole peanut or something. Like, you get, like, the sharp particles of the pineapple, or the peanut, or the walnut, or whatever. Dude, that's a bad time for your mouth. Ooh, it's a bream. I should have taken that quest from George. Oh well, we'll just sell this. Strawberries aren't actually berries, right? Yeah, but it's in the name, so they're honorary berries. What's another? You know, I just thought watermelon. Would I bite into a watermelon? Yeah, I think I would. I think you could probably eat a watermelon like an apple if you were determined enough. I don't think it would be a pleasant experience, but I think it would be more in line. You know what? No. Now that I think about it more, I think watermelons are also nuts. That's the only possible explanation, right? Watermelons are also... Watermelons and pineapples are nuts. Changed my mind. And another, like, determining factor is, like, a nut. You can just, like, plant it in the ground, and it'll grow, like, into whatever nut-producing plant it is, right? Because nuts are kind of like seeds. You could probably plant a watermelon, and it would grow into a watermelon... Do watermelons come from trees? I don't think so. Maybe. I should buy more barn animals today. I guess I can buy some pigs. Do I know what makes a nut a nut? Yeah, it's got a hard exterior, and you can plant it. You can do that with any mature fruit? Yeah, but it wouldn't work as well as it would with a nut. I think I'm on the right track here. Watermelons grow on vines. That's so cool. You can't just plant a watermelon. Have you tried? I feel like it's... I mean... I feel like the fault is not with the watermelon. I think it's with our lack of trying to plant the watermelon. Because they have seeds in them. Like the watermelons that I eat, they always have seeds in them. So if you just put the watermelon in the ground, in theory, won't eventually, like, the exterior of the watermelon, like, rot away. And then all you're left with are the seeds that'll just grow into more watermelons? The life hack. Just, like, buy one watermelon from the grocery store. You plant it in the earth, and then you eventually have infinite watermelons. I can't see a reason that wouldn't work. That's not what makes a nut a nut. What makes a nut a nut, then? I'm willing to learn. I just don't see how I'm wrong yet. You can definitely plant a watermelon. Sometimes old ones will decay in the garden and produce volunteers next year. Yo, see, Koji, we're on the right track here. Watermelons are, in fact, nuts. Confirmed. Someone get Charlie. Look, Charlie may have gone to school for this sort of stuff, but that doesn't make her an expert on it. I've thought about it for the past, like, 10 minutes or so. I feel like I'm pretty qualified to speak on it. I've also interacted with nuts and fruits for my entire life. Pumpkins are berries? No, pumpkins are nuts. Pumpkins are also nuts because you can't eat, like, through them. Actually, no, pumpkins... I guess pumpkins would be gourds, right? Pumpkins are gourds, and gourds are, like, their own subset. Anyway, I need to give some gifts today. We'll give some snow yams to Linus. Well, actually, let's see. Who have I given 2 gifts to already? Willie, Harvey, the Wizard, Leo and the dwarf. Okay, that's easy enough to remember. We've all gone insane. I've never felt more sane, pardon me, my whole life. Watermelons are melons? No, watermelons are nuts. It's like a strawberry. Like, you can say it, like, people were talking, strawberries are not berries. Just as a watermelon is not a melon. It's a nut. Peanuts being legumes? Peanuts are nuts. Are nuts legumes? I mean, that's a discussion for another time. Technically, melons are more curcubits. Isn't that an actor? Kurt Cubits. Alright. I can take 2 snow yams, one for Linus, one for Leia. Demetrius can catch this purple mushroom. What about this goat milk? Goat milk for... I mean, for a lot of people, honestly. For Pam and... I mean, we'll just take the goat milk. We'll just take the dang goat milk. Penny, I need to give something today. What's on my list for Penny? I've given her milk. I've given her goat milk. Roots platter? How do you make a roots platter again? Let's go find out. Roots platter is cave carrot and winter root. Surely I have some of those. Rip to us because we can't skip the insanity. Peace to the VOD watchers who can. Yeah, but then you miss out on all this exciting gift-giving action, too. Can't be having that. Little roots platter for Penny. Roots platter for breakfast honestly sounds pretty nice. Dry fruit single seed. From the USDA website, in botany terms, nuts are strictly a particular kind of dry fruit that has a single seed, a hard shell, and a protective husk. Okay, so watermelons are collective nuts like we were talking about before, because they have multiple seeds. Yeah, they have multiple seeds, they got a hard shell, and a protective husk. Yeah, that fits the definition of pineapples and watermelons. They're collective nuts. No, stop. Look, chat. Thumbs up if you agree that watermelons and pineapples are collective nuts. Thumbs down if no. Thumbs down if I've gone too far. If science has gone too far. I don't think that there's like, this doesn't need to be an argument. It can just be what it is. Let's see. Some pineapples. I don't even know who I'm giving gifts to today. I'm gonna bring some star fruit, I guess. That's a lot of thumbs downs. What did I say thumbs down was again? Thumbs down is pineapples or nuts, right? Science hasn't gone to... It's from the USD website, or USDA website, right? Pineapples. Look, pineapples. What was it again? Let me scroll back up. In botany terms, nuts are strictly a particular kind of dry fruit that has a seed, a hard shell, and a protective husk. Pineapple. Seeds, check. Hard shell, check. Protective husk, biggest check of my life. Same with watermelons. It's got the hard shell, it's got the carapace of the rind, and it's got a protective husk. It's a dry fruit. Wait, no, it's a nut. It's a collection of nuts. Don't people kind of fit that description? I don't think people have, like, seeds in them. Watermelon and pineapple are very much not dry fruit. You could dry them out, though. They're just, like, nuts that have been... They've been around too long, so they've had a chance to moisten. Please stop saying collective nut. I don't see what's wrong with it. This is a PG-13 stream. If you think there's something wrong with saying collective nut, that's on you, as far as I'm concerned. Still curious where lychees fit into your point of view? I don't know enough about lychees. The only thing I know about lychees is, like, lychee berries from Pokemon. Oh, I've already got coffee going in here. So lychees, as far as I'm concerned, are berries. Doesn't it have to be dry, though? Do nuts have to be dry? Could I think of a nut that's not dry? Yeah, coconut. Coconut's not dry. There's literally water inside a coconut. You can't tell me a coconut is not a nut. It's got nut in the name. Coconuts are nuts. It's got the husk, it's got the seed, it's got the protective carapace. Coconut isn't a true nut. What are we talking about? It's a nut. It's got nut in the name. Using that logic, watermelon is a melon. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a melon. It can. I mean, maybe there's a world where we're all right. Have we thought about that one yet? Like, what if a pineapple is a fruit and a nut? What if nuts are fruits? Wait, nuts are dry fruits. Okay, but so we're okay. I see. I see where the confusion lies. But a coconut is not a dry fruit. It's a wet fruit. Watermelons are technically berries, like so are bananas, but... Would you say, I think a banana could even fit into the classification of nut? They've got the seeds, I don't know if their outside is quite firm and husky enough to be a nut. You're a nut? Thank you. Alright, what am I bringing to Leia? I'm bringing a snow yam. The snow yam a nut? I'm not even sure anymore. Signed by petition to make Argon stop. Look. I respect how passionate people are about these things, but I don't understand. I just don't understand. I feel like, you know, that guy in the video, it's like, is steel heavier than feathers? I'm contradicting myself? I'm not, though. Like, pineapples and watermelons, they're just a collection of nuts in the same vein as a coconut. They're wet nuts. A coconut is not a nut, but a cherry or a peach pit could be. A cherry is a stone fruit. It's got fruit right in the name. What am I giving to Shane? I can give him a pineapple. And Marnie can catch this goat milk. Nope. This is really just a cube rule for nuts. You don't think you can handle me repeatedly saying the word nut anymore? What should I say instead? Legume? The pineapple a legume? I guess that works. Have I given Jody 2 gifts? I haven't given Jody even 1 gift this week. What the heck is wrong with me? She's like my best friend. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, what is this? Can we all put our collective nut differences aside right now and just agree that this is a very strange heart event right now? Is Clint literally stalking Emily? How did I forget? Do I just push this heart event out of my brain every single time it happens? Waiting until she's done talking with Caroline? Say Newt instead? You'll never upgrade your tools again if I don't ask her out? I did not say that. I did not say that. Chloe would never upgrade her tools to begin with. Have you seen? I've barely even have, like... I have, like, 2 tool upgrades. You're a villain, Chloe. What are you talking about? You're fabricating your own reality, Clint. I didn't even say a word. Concerned Ape is putting words in my mouth. I gotta remember that advice Chloe gave me at the salute. I'm right here! Don't talk to me like I'm not, like I can't even hear you. Emily. No, shoot your shot, Clint. Go, Caroline just storming off. I got a summer spangle for you. This is a cutscene which doesn't happen if you get Emily's 8 heart event cutscene first. Maybe that's why I haven't seen it. I was wondering if you'd go with me tomorrow. Gulp. I've got 2 tickets to the Grampleton Carnival tomorrow. Would you like to go with me? Sounds fun. I mean, I can't deny it. Carnival sounds kind of pog. See you tomorrow. Well, there you go. It's just that easy. Chloe steps in as a life coach. Did you see that? I've got a date tomorrow night. I jumped so high. Oh my gosh. See that? Chloe's got some moon boots on. There we go. It did derail the nut conversation, which might be for the best, depending on who you ask. I will give Jody this pineapple real quick. And I think there's another cutscene to be had in here, right? Yeah, we got some rock rejuvenation. These look kind of weird because they got like no shadows to them, but okay. Emily needs some rock rejuvenation after that interaction with Clint. Visualize the pure energy flowing into your body with every breath. When you exhale, feel all of the tension and negative energy flowing out, leaving you more and more relaxed with it. Are you doing it, chat? Are you breathing in? Now open your heart to the vibrational frequency of your stone. Do you feel anything? I don't have a stone. I left my stone at home. Shoot. Is there a stone nearby? No, but I have a collection of trail mix. It's got some nuts in there. I think nuts are stones, right? They share a lot in common. There we go. Chat, is a tree a nut? Look, I know. Do nuts have to be edible? Is another good question. Nuts don't have to be edible, right? Like a tree, it's got the bark, it's got seeds, and they're dry. Like they're dry. Trees are dry by just Chad, ignore him. Oh man, got me good with that one. Just ignore him. Pretend he's not here. Just focus on the game. All right, you got me with that. All right, who am I giving anything to? Nobody here. I need to go find Caroline. Just talk amongst ourselves, I guess. Look, if the nut conversation is making people unhappy, I will stop the nut conversation. We just all have to agree that pineapples are nuts. Yo, I just heard this music not too long ago. If we don't engage, maybe he'll run out of his theme. You found the secret formula. BRB walking to Oklahoma to Texas so I can walk into the ocean. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go give some more gifts here. Evelyn, I can give this goat milk to. A little goat milk for breakfast. I don't think I've ever had actual goat milk. I've definitely had goat cheese. I don't think I've had goat milk. Wait, is it Evelyn's birthday? I just noticed that she said that. Hey, how about that? What a lucky coincidence. Should I make lunch or shower first? I think you should definitely shower first. I don't feel right for the rest of the day to do it. Like shower is basically the first thing I do every day. I do eat breakfast sometimes first before I shower, but kind of a toss-up which order I do it in. More elvish jewelry? Wait, that's a donation? And a rusty spoon. That might also be a donation? Wait, I've donated a rusty spoon, but I haven't given it to the dwarf? What the heck was wrong with me? I can donate the elvish jewelry, because I know I have another one of those at home. If low on blood sugar, then lunch first. You know, that's a good point. Very context dependent. Probus is almost here. I can sense his shadowy presence in the distance. All right, little snow yam for Harvey. I've already given Harvey 2 gifts this week. Never mind. What about for Elliot? I had a pineapple for him, but clearly not anymore. So kick rocks. How does Argon have such incredible luck with the elvish jewelry? I mean, I honestly could not tell you. I've noticed that too. That's my 3rd elvish jewelry. I feel like I'm usually hard-pressed to get a single elvish jewelry. Shower first, so if you start running late, you can eat on the road. That's also a good point. Like, sometimes for lunch, I'll just have, like, a single granola bar. I'm not necessarily proud of it all the time, but sometimes it's just the way things go, you know? Demetrius, I've got a purple mushroom for. This is Demetrius, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I know this is Demetrius, but you know what I mean, hopefully. The starfruit, could I give a starfruit to Robin? Jody, Linus, Leia, Harvey, Sandy. Well, Linus is up here, so might as well take care of that. The boy. A boy. Do you guys know that Yoba is a boy backwards? Vincent is Yoba, confirmed. I still can't believe you're doing a challenge that willingly requires chasing after so many NPCs. I mean, I like the NPCs in Stardew Valley. For the most part, they're a fun little eclectic cast of characters. But I can understand that, you know, chasing after them, giving them gifts, tracking them down on their schedules, it's a lot. It's a lot to take care of. And I'm only really realizing just how crazy it is now that I've built a whole challenge around doing exactly that. Not Vincent, Krobus. Krobus is our boy, for sure. Krobus is Yoba, confirmed? I mean, he says silent on Fridays as a sign of devotion to Yoba. That'd be kind of weird if it was, like, a sign of devotion to himself. But maybe that's how he's, like, keeping it under wraps. You know, no one would suspect Krobus of being Yoba because Krobus is devoted to Yoba. Mind blown. Alright, save the rusty spoon. I must have another rusty spoon just, like, on standby, right? I do. Okay, so I can just sell this rusty spoon, then. It's all a cover. You wish Vincent and Jazz would seem to grow up a bit more after the 6 or more years you spend in-game, typically. Yeah, that would be nice if they grew up. Or if, like, your kids could grow up substantially beyond, like, the toddler phase. Maybe help you around the farm a little bit. I think there's definitely some potential for expansion there. It's not an easy thing to put into a game, I get that. But it's, just any effort in that regard. Like, we went through 111 years of the Price of Perfection, and everyone was still the same. That's obviously a bit of an extreme example. Most people will not ever get to that point in the Stardew file, but the fact that nothing at all changed is a little... Well, not nothing, but very little changed, given the extreme amount of time, is a little disheartening. But mods do solve a lot of those problems, you're not wrong. Alright, who have I not given a gift to? I gave Jody a gift today. I haven't given Robin a gift. What can I give Robin? What's on the list for Robin, if anything? I don't think I have Robin. Oh, I do have Robin. Spaghetti! I can go buy her some spaghetti at the saloon. Because I know that's on the list. Like, it says I've given it to her. I haven't given it to her, though, because that was Demetrius telling me she liked spaghetti. So I will do that, I think. Who else? Who else can I give something to? Pam? What have we got for Pam? I gave her a pina colada. Do I have anything else left to give her? My only other thing was like goat milk or pineapple, but I've already used all of that, so I guess Pam will just be without a gift for now. That's fine. Elliot. Wait, did I not give Elliot something today? I saw him in the library, that's why. What was on my list for Elliot? Lobster? I can make it, I can still make it and give Elliot this lobster over here. Easy. So I need spaghetti for Robin, lobster for Elliot. Pierre doesn't need anything. Oh, I didn't make it to Sandy yet. Wait, there's still time though. There's still time? Hold on. Because Pam is still there, right? You have Sandy the starfruit. Okay, we made it just in time. Perfect. Almost forgot that. We gotta be getting close to the 7 hearts with Sandy. Then we can get the Tom Kha soup recipe. Who's Tom Kha? And why is there a soup named after him? Can anybody find that one out? I'm sure there's like a Wikipedia on it. I don't think Tom Kha soup was made up specifically for Stardew Valley. That would be a very like odd thing to make up and just, you know, leave it completely, I don't know, completely up to the player's interpretation, I guess, but all right, little star fruit for Sandy. Here you go. It's Ty, not a person's name. Oh, well, there you go. That explains a lot, actually. Thank you. I think Tom means soup. Wait, so it's soup, Ka soup, depending on what Ka means. Little soup. More palm fossils? I think I already have 2 palm fossils at home, don't I? So this third one is just another donation. Making good progress there. Yeah, I definitely always thought it was a person's name. I just never thought much about it beyond that. Shows my ignorance, I guess. Tom Kha soup. I just sound... It's a person's name. I always get a chuckle when I think about the, what's that, like, NES baseball game? I think it was, like, made in China, but they were trying to, like, create American, like, yeah, I think it was, like, American names. Or names for, like, American teams in the game. But they didn't have, like, anyone who knew, like, how, like, typical English names are structured. So you get names like Bobson Dugnut. And things like just like some of the most hilarious names. I always get a little bit of a chuckle when I think of that. You can get some nice little chuckles, some hearty, innocent chuckles out of localization errors from time to time. Bobson Dugnut is always the one that I think of first and foremost. That's just a great name, Bobson Dugnut. All right, we're going to buy... Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to make it to Elliot. I don't know what time his place closes or if he's, like, still out and about. He might be on his way from the museum to his cabin, in which case I could catch him, or I might still just be able to get into his cabin. It might close at, like, 7 or 8. If it's at 7, that's a little spooky. Are Vincent and Jazz okay? It's locked, ... Alright, fair enough. I don't think he'll be at the saloon either, because he hasn't been the past few times. I need to put on my mental checklist to make sure to catch Elliot whenever I can. I'll buy a spaghetti for Robin. I actually don't know if I'll be able to make it to Robin. I thought they'd be at the saloon, but I guess they're only at the saloon on Friday nights, her and Demetrius. Tom Kha is just coconut. Coconut and shrimp. There's Robin. There you go. Enjoy. I think that's gonna be it for gift giving today, though. not just coconut. It's also very aromatic. I mean, I know in the game Tom Kha soup is made from coconut, shrimp, and common mushroom, I think. Which could be the aromaticness. Mushrooms are pretty fragrant. I would definitely try it. I like coconuts for sure. I like coconuts, I like shrimp, I like coconut shrimp. Hold on, is a shrimp a nut? Just kidding. It does have that tail, though. Like, a shrimp's tail might be a nut. But the shrimp itself, like, let's not go too crazy. Mushrooms, tofu, cilantro, galangal, ginger. I don't know what galangal is, but you got my mouth watering already. I mean, you could make a case for certain invertebrates or crustaceans being nuts, but I think it loses legs when you go into, like, the seed part of it, because most animals do not have seeds within them. At least not seeds for, like, growing more of themselves. Eggs, yes, but eggs and seeds are different things. You've been AFK for 30 minutes? Not what did you miss? You might not want to know, Fishcraft. We had quite the discussion about nuts. I'll tell you that much. People were not happy with me by the end of it, but here we still are. Galangal is the lime component. I don't really like lime. I like lime-flavored things, but have you ever, like, had lime just, like, as part of a thing? I'm not really that huge of a fan. Lime juice is kind of, like, gross. I guess it's, like, one of those things you're not supposed to really have, like, without anything else. It's more of a garnish than anything. But I think all the best garnishes should be able to exist and stand on their own. Like, a lemon is most typically a garnish, but you could also just eat a lemon. And it's like, I mean, maybe most people won't like it, but I like it. And that's what counts, right? My own subjective experience. Honeydew covered in lime juice. Why would you besmirch a honeydew like that? What did the honeydew ever do to deserve that? Welcome in, Karita. Hope school was good to you. We are still going for the time being. Yeah. Probably got at least like 1 or 2 more Stardew days left in me here for the stream. But for now... Ooh, I got a secret note I didn't realize. Too busy thinking about the galangal. Oh my god, okay. Alright. Thanks, Sam, for this lovely holiday shopping list that I now have to write down in my notes. Okay, Sebastian, I've given Sebastian a frozen tier and sashimi. We're good, right? Penny, I'm pretty sure I've given both an emerald and a poppy. Consult the spreadsheet. Let's make sure I get this right. Penny, poppy, yes. Emerald, yes. Okay. Vincent, I've given grape and I gave him cranberry candy earlier today. Mom, that's Jody. Crispy bass. And pancakes. This might not be as bad. We might be doing so well in the Gift-a-Thon that this is actually not terrible. Crispy bass, yes. Pancakes, yes. Dad, that's Kent. Will this even work for... I guess we'll find out when we meet him. Risotto and roasted hazelnuts. I'll write it down just in case. Kent. Risotto, which would be fiddlehead risotto, and hazelnuts. Roasted hazelnuts. And then Sam, cactus fruit, maple bar, and pizza. I think Sam, I've given a pizza and I've given him a cactus fruit. I have not given him a maple bar, though. So Sam, maple bar. You know what? All things told, that worked out okay. That worked out okay. It looked way scarier than it did at first, but how thoughtful and extensive. I know, right? Yeah, I'll be interested to see if this actually fills in Kent's gift log when he shows up. Actually, maybe he's in here now. Could you imagine if we just saw Kent in there all of a sudden? I'd be kind of, like, scared, honestly. Okay. But I think it's revenge for the nut thing. Sam heard you. What revenge is needed? Sam probably we were all in agreement by the end of it. We all ended up agreeing that pineapples and watermelons are nuts. Collections of nuts, specifically. And that's all there is to it. How come Abigail isn't on the list with his friends? Maybe he's not good enough friends with Abigail. Maybe Abigail's more like a friend of a friend because he's friends with Sebastian, and Abigail is friends with Sebastian as well. So they like hang out together sometimes. Wait, is Abigail in the band? Abigail might be in the band, but that might also be as a product of Sebastian rather than Sam. There's an interesting dynamic going on there. Argon, what are you talking about? I'm just saying what everybody else is too scared to. Queen of Sauce, by the way. Ooh, pumpkin pie. That's a good gift for, that's a love gift for Marnie. How do I make a pumpkin pie? Like that, clearly. Alright. Weather report. Give me rain tomorrow? Nope, still no rain in Ginger Island. I know it's kind of rare, but, like, we gotta get it eventually, right? Yo, thank you, Penny. Appreciate that. I just saw a songbird flying due west. In Stardew Valley, that's a very good omen. Writing that down for the Stardew Jeopardy next round. I'm a collection of nuts. I don't dispute that. A little rice pudding recipe from Evelyn. Hope the winter has been too hard on you. Anyway, writing you, I need some hardwood. 10 pieces of hardwood for Robin. I can handle that. How much hardwood do I even have? 106? You got it, girl. Robin's been good to me. You know what? I might head down to Marnie and buy some farm animals today anyway, so I'll hold on to that pumpkin pie as a kind of pseudo-reminder. I'll bring this lobster in case I see Elliot as well. Why not? Penny, what do I have to give you? Or just more artifacts by the looks of it. I'll give her a bone flute. Don't look too hard into it. Like to try rice pudding someday. I love rice pudding. At my grocery store, they have like these little cups of rice pudding that you can buy sometimes, and ooh, it definitely hit the spot. Tell you that for darn sure. Meh. I can probably start turning some of this into cheeses here. Why not? Used to call it rice cream in your family? I love that. That's very cute. We're finally hitting our coffee stride now. Back to the halcyon days of the coffee empire and the price of perfection. Everyone remember that? What's your favorite price of perfection arc? Mine was the coffee arc. The fact that you can like actually legitimately speak about the price of perfection in terms of arcs and seasons or whatever is actually kind of mind-boggling to me. Alright. Alright. I should also get the upgraded coop before too long. Maybe that'll be my next sort of big task to take care of. Actually, if I'm going to Robin, can I bring Robin? If anything. I think I've given her pretty much all the fruit I can. I haven't given her an ancient fruit. I can give that. Okay, perfect. We'll give this to Robin. Then we will go to Marnie to give her the pumpkin pie and get some pigs. And then I will go to Ginger Island, probably. Which means I should grab something for Leo, but I don't have any duck feathers. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I should grab him something for him anyway, just to help befriend him a little bit. Ooh, something for Caroline as well. Got more summer spangles in reserve. Store tapioca is also pretty gross. I don't mind tapioca. Maybe I've just never had good tapioca, but I don't know. Definitely not my first go-to choice as far as, like, puddings go. Or snacks of any repute, I suppose. Little ancient fruit for you. Texture issues are frustrating. I do hate when I don't know if I've ever had this experience, but I could absolutely see it being frustrating. If you enjoy the taste of a food, but dislike the texture. I don't think I've ever actually had that happen to me. I think I always, like, dislike the texture and taste of a food. There are some foods that where, like, the texture is kind of, you know, hit or miss. But I'm willing to put up with it because of the taste is so good. But sometimes I could see it being, like, a bit too much of a put off. That even if you really like the taste, I mean, you probably have to really like the taste in order to get past the texture problem. I think disliking texture is worse than disliking taste. I would probably agree with that sentiment. Alright, here's a little pumpkin pie. Maybe you can give me a little discount on these pigs I'm about to purchase. Alright, look at that sheep, though. The sheep's kind of cute. 16,000 for a pig? Are you out of your mind? I guess we'll buy one pig. Oh my gosh. And his name is Z. And so it was written in the stars. Send little Z to her new home right away. I should have renamed her Zed. Would have been more on brand, but it's fine. This oink is gold. I'm not buying a sheep, that's for darn sure. Worth it for the truffle. I don't need too many truffles. So I think I'll be fine for right now. With just the one pig. I'm gonna have to be, because that was like all my money. Pig will pay you back with truffles. How long does it take for a pig to pay for itself? In theory. Is Elliot going to Ginger Island? No. Is Elliot in his home? Yes. Here's a lobster. Enjoy. As well check these while I'm here. Ooh, trilobite. That's why you always check. It can be a little bit tiring to check for artifact spots in winter because there's just so dang many of them. You just get, like, lots of, like, snow yams and stuff. But for that exact reason, always still good to check. Truffle oil, big money. I need to get more money to make money, though. Alright, let's see what's going on at the Ginger Island farm. Yo, that's big. That's huge, actually. Wait, where are my golden coconuts? I need to open those at some point. Let me hold on to those. Yeah, I've got 3 of them. Because I think the only thing I need now that I got this fossilized ribs is the fossilized skull. And then the, that first little collection is complete, right? First golden walnut from crops right there, I'm pretty sure. Making a dent. No yams still sell okay too. If you can get like a ton of them, which I know there are like methods by which to do that, then absolutely. Like, there's different patterns for, like winter forage farming than there are for clay farming. Clay farming is the only one that I know of personally, but I've seen the algorithm and Habu do, like, the snow yam farming patterns, and I'm like, I should learn that at some point. You know, today might be a volcano dungeon kind of day. I'm kind of feeling a little volcano-y today. Why not? Go have a look. Hello, Leia. Wonder what kind of things you could forge out there. There's only one way to find out, my girl. I just remembered now that I'm headed to the volcano, I'm like thinking of the dwarf that's in there, and I still need the dwarf scrolls. I need to go like looking for those before too long. I was thinking about that too. I need to upgrade my hoe so that I can, because I think the easiest way to farm for dwarf scrolls might be to hoe in the mines, at least for some of them. I don't know. How do you guys normally go about getting dwarf scrolls? I mean, you normally only need one, so it just kind of happens by accident a lot of the time, right? But if you need to get a dwarf scroll, what's the best way to get a dwarf scroll? Because I need several of them. The wheat was ripe? I don't think the wheat was ripe. I think it still needs one more day. I also don't think I have my scythe on me, so even if it was ripe, I think I'm a bit hooped there. Hey there, Ayana. The wiki gives a good intel on where to hoe in the mines. Yeah, I think it's like, what? Like for Dwarf Scroll 1, it's like floors like 1 to 40. And Dwarf Scroll 3 is exclusively a monster drop, I'm pretty sure. So that's gonna be fun. Dwarf Scroll 4 is like in the deep part of the mines. Dwarf Scroll 2 is probably in like the 40 to 80 kind of thing. Sounds familiar. I've looked into it before, so I should know. Alright, let's see about this secret note. That is a pearl, I think. We're waiting on the one of those that gives us a an ostrich egg is the one I'm waiting for. I mean, I need the ostrich egg, but I also need an ostrich incubator, which I think you only get the recipe for from completing Professor Snail's thing, right? We'll be waiting on a fossilized skull and snake vertebra before I can even do any of that. Want to eat this guy real quick? Oh, good stuff, good stuff. 2 dragon's teeth, you spoil me. How many golden walnuts is the island trader, for the record? To like unlock them? I think that's going to be the next thing I unlock. Dragon Tooth luck continues to make everyone mad. What about my Curiosity Lure luck, though? I don't think I'm that lucky with Dragon Teeth, right? I just, I just kill the dudes when they come around. Like so. You just kill them and you get some Dragon Teeth. That's all there is to it, except that time. Got a little unlucky there. I feel like their drop rate for Dragon Teeth is probably like 90% or so, though. 10 walnuts for the Island Trader? What the heck? Why haven't I gotten them yet? Alright, I gotta speed run a little bit here. I also gotta remember I got explosive ammo. Could save some time for show. I was trying to block. That was the biggest fail block of all time. Is the door up here? This feels like where the door would be to me. Yeah. I do a little wraparound. Might have been quicker to even just mine it, but that's okay. Good stuff. Am I also doing the pearl/treasure/gold pumpkin gifts? I am not doing the universal gifts, no. Universal likes and loves are going to go by the wayside for this challenge. Not only because they would be extremely difficult to, like, farm up most of them, but also mathematically to give all of them in 2 years, especially, like, the universal likes, would be impossible, I'm pretty sure. Yo, that's good. Aww. I guess I can spend 5 on this little exit shortcut, just in case. I feel like I might not make it to floor 10 today. So having a little safety net is alright. Ooh, diamond. Glad I checked that. Some cinder shards over yonder. Ooh, and a walnut. You know what? We got to be closing in on getting all the ones that we can from like rocks and stuff around here, right? You would think. I see that iridium node and I want it. I needs it. Ooh, I want the iridium, please. I don't need the mummified bat. That's okay. But is there? I'll get rid of the white algae instead. Mummified bat. I think you could at least put in a bone mill. Not that I have them, but it's a thought. Gold pumpkins are an artifact troves. Yeah, like all the universal loves are definitely possible to farm, mostly via, you know, artifact troves and geodes and that sort of stuff for like prismatic shards. I mean, prismatic shards would be easy enough to farm in Skull Cavern if you know what you're doing. But if I was going to do universal loves, I would also want to do universal likes, just, you know, for completeness' sake. And that's just simply not possible in the amount of time I've given myself for this challenge, so I've decided to forego it entirely. Forego all the universal stuff. Kind of wanted to get that guy next to this other big cluster of cinder shards, because I don't think... Actually, I might be able to hit, like, this guy. Yeah, that worked. Okay. I'm just going to skip that. It's 9:10 p.m. I got to kind of get the lead out here. I mean, I have got time. This is, the last floor anyway, so... Bone bat is cute. Mummified bat. Oh, he is cute. He's got such a big schnoz. Or is that supposed to be his nose? Or is that, like, part of his body? It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, we're looking for legendary chests. Even if I don't get a legendary chest, if I just get a regular chest and get a dwarven weapon out of it, I'd be pretty stoked about that. Yeah, I do see it's just a regular chest. That's all right. We've had plenty of legendary ones, and you know what? I don't think you can get mermaid boots out of a regular chest. Ooh, but you can get a mango sapling out of your friendly neighborhood slime. Thank you. All right, what do we got here? I should actually clear my inventory a little bit to make sure this does not go by the wayside. Protection ring. I hate it. I hate it here? Alright. Yo, I forgot. I should combine my rings at some point. I forgot that's a thing I can do. Island warp totem is actually kind of nice to have. And we're out of here. Just about. There we go. No worries, Gray. See you in a bit. Protection ring music completely stops. Record scratch? What the heck is this? Alright, we got a mango sapling. I should plant that pretty much immediately as soon as I get back to the farm here. Getting that in the ground as soon as possible is going to be very, very good. Also get the island trader here. Perfect. Now, what do I need to actually trade you for? I'm going to need a banana sapling. Another mango sapling, honestly, would be kind of nice to have, too. I think I actually have probably enough muscles to do that. Luau skirt is a favorite. Banana pudding recipe. And deluxe retained soil we don't care about. Okay. I don't think I have enough dragon's teeth for a banana sapling. But I do think I probably have enough muscles for another mango sapling. And this is not quite ready yet. Oh, that wheat is ready, though. I see what you're talking about, Lisa. There's one wheat that's ready, which is all I actually need for Mr. Bumbo Frog. Alright, sell all this. Sell these and this, too. Honestly, don't need them right now. Curiosity Lure probably won't come in handy, but it's too cool looking not to keep. Alright, Bumbo, sir. The long yellow tickling thing, the thing that be waving in the wind. Honestly, if I didn't know that this was wheat, I feel like that would be a riddle that would stump me a little bit. There we go. Good Bombo long, and when the run through it, Bombo tickling. Hee. Remind me of an old girlfriend. That's more than I needed to know, my friend, but now me wanna tickle the you. Woo. Don't waste your dragon teeth on a banana sapling. Gather coconuts and trade them for golden coconuts. But what else am I going to use the dragon teeth for? I guess I could give them to Leo. I have 3 dragon's teeth. Do I have enough? I have enough muscles to trade for another sapling, so I should do that. I get where you're coming from, though. It does seem like a waste if I can just get it from a golden coconut instead. You're probably right about that. I can plant more taro tubers. Put this away as well. Let me go. But just let me cook. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. That's been a saying that's been making the rounds lately. I don't really know what it means. I can't plant that there? Alright, I guess it's getting planted here instead. Wheat doesn't tickle, it's kind of sharp. Yeah, but the frog is probably very thick-skinned, like a nut. I probably had enough bone fragments even to get the banana pudding recipe. But I'll come back for that tomorrow. Island Trader's not going anywhere, that little bluebird. Is a frog a nut? Look, I'm not willing to take it quite that far. I do have lots of bone fragments, good. Alright, I'll plant these taro tubers tomorrow, because I don't think I have quite enough time tonight. Actually, you know what? We got time. We already got some pre-hoed spots here. I don't need to water them. Should be plenty fine. There we go. Alright. Sleep for the night? I think so. Ooh, what a good day. Yo, Feast of the Winter Stars coming up. I'm excited for that. We might reach the end of year 1 entirely next stream, depending how fast I go. Well, not next stream, actually. Next stream I might do a little something else, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Almost exactly at the 3-hour mark, a little bit soon, but you know what, it's okay. I gotta go have lunch and get ready for work later today and stuff anyway, so I'm gonna have to call it there. But, exciting stream. Good time was had by all. And we have something very special to look forward to next stream. It's probably gonna be, let me double check my actual schedule here. 1 second. Give you the proper intel. Yeah, Monday. I think Monday and Tuesday I'm going to be streaming again. So on Monday, after the weekend, I'm going to be streaming. And what am I going to be streaming? You might think, oh, it's going to be the Gift-a-Thon. And I mean, you'll find out for sure once I post the stream schedule over the weekend. But for those who weren't here at the start of the stream, there was a little sneak peek at a new challenge that's in the works, and I think I'm going to possibly, maybe, probably, like 80% chance start that next week on Monday. Just to give you a little... Might as well bookend the stream with this. Give you a little sneak peek. And let you speculate. I mean, it kind of gives it away, the little picture here. But there's a bit more to it than what it might seem, so I'll let you speculate, given this little 3, 2, 1 snapshot. I actually let it hang for a little bit longer that time. Do I know when the next stream with Charlie will be? I've contacted Charlie. I'm just waiting to hear back from her. So, but she's a busy person, so might not be for a while. So there'll be that to look forward to next stream on Monday. I think that's when I'm going to start that, because I'm excited to start it and do it concurrently with the Gift-a-Thon. I think it'll be a fun time. Steel tools. You might want to look at that thumbnail again. The steel tools and the basic tools do look very similar, though. All right. I'm going to go ahead and head off for the weekend. I hope you all have a great one, and I will see you all Monday evening, I believe, for the start of that. Until then, though, I'll explain more once the day is here. Until then, take care of yourselves, be good to one another. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Send you off with the usual fan art compilation. Until then, this is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you and have a good night. Bye-bye.